Hey y'all, I'm back. I got on my sunglasses because the lights are so bright when I get on camera. And if I need to pull them down, because my eyes start turning red because I have this huge giant light. I don't have it on right now, I just have a little desk light. But my eyes get red like if I stay here too long with that light getting in them. So I'm gonna have these up here just in case. Hi y'all, I'm back. So, did y'all marry a Dusty? Are you with a Dusty? If you're not married, if you're just in a long-term relationship because he won't marry you, same thing, except no paperwork. Anyway, the video is about what to do. It was a requested video. What to do if you're married to a Dusty. You don't want to be married anymore to that Dusty. What are you going to do? Or how do you navigate without having to leave? Or how do you get out? It doesn't, there's 3 different options, maybe. So let me blow up so I can see some of these, what y'all are saying. Okay, so if you want out, first of all, if you want out, then you must start making plans, rational plans and secret plans. That's number 1. Try not to talk to people, period. Don't even tell nobody. Just start working in secret. Okay, and this is going to be hard for a lot of people because they like to talk and run mouth. And we know, like, sometimes our mouths will get us in a little trouble. But when you're trying to do something in secret, you don't want to tell too many people, at least not people that are going to talk. And sometimes you don't even know who these people are, who may say something. You might think that they won't talk, but they might. So you don't want to tell anybody your plans. So just start moving small things, packing up, saving up, little bit by little bit, if that's what you have to do. And just say, oh, I'm taking this stuff to Goodwill, start slowly moving it out, put it in a storage, That's all you really have to do. Tell them you're going minimalist. I'm thinking about becoming a minimalist. I'm getting rid of most of my stuff. I only need about 5 outfits in my closet, 2 pair of shoes. Like, act like you're becoming a minimalist. And if you already are, that might be hard though. So you might have to revert and then go back to being minimalist. You said just some plants in a bed, right? That's how you can hurry up and move out secretly. And, it's better to leave when they're not there. Like when you finally leave altogether, make sure they're gone or at work. And maybe they'll get something in the mail from you. Maybe not. Who knows? Could be a child support hearing. It could be, if you have kids, it could be divorce papers. It could be something. But, that's what you can do if you're trying to figure out how to secretly get out. That's what you do. You get a storage unit and you slowly start moving stuff in there, pretending you're going minimalist. And at the same time, you're saving up so that you can move possibly and get your own place, or maybe make plans to move and have a roommate if you need a roommate. So a lot of people are asking how to forgive yourself. There's no forgiveness. Like, you don't have to forgive yourself. Just learn the lesson and move on. Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand the question. Like, I don't hold myself. I don't punish myself for making mistakes because people make mistakes. I just do better and don't repeat it. There you go. That's all you can do. So if you have problems forgiving yourself, who cares? Nobody cares but you. So stop caring. Just move on. That's the entire point. Like we start to victimize ourselves, and then we wonder why everyone else wants to do it to us too. So get out of that mindset. Bad mindset. Okay? You don't even have anybody to victimize you, so you're gonna victimize yourself? What? No. Just get out of that mindset. That's what got you where you are in the first place. Or where you were, hopefully. All right. How do you know your partner's dusty? If you paying any bills. Okay. That you don't want to pay. How about that? It's different for everybody. Why is it coming out blurry? Because I don't have all my lights on. See, the when I turn the lights off, it gets blurrier and blurrier. When I put them on, it gets better and better quality. I just didn't want a bunch of lights on my face today because it burns my eyeballs. All right. So what if he's controlling, but he give you a lot of money? People can't control you if you don't let them. Okay. You need to find a way to counteract his control. Okay. It's possible. You just have to know how to do it psychologically. I learned, the best way to get people is psychologically. All right. It works on everybody, believe me. I think a lot of this is mindset and how you look at things. Like if you're in a marriage with a Dusty and you regret marrying that Dusty because you listened to, I don't know, whoever told you to marry for love or looks or whatever. And now you're in a situation that you don't want to be in. It just means that you're waking up and broadening your horizons because you want a better life now, because now you realize, you're going to be old and have the same, typical, Dusty lifestyle, and you don't want that. You want better for yourself, right? So it's up to you to change that. It's not up to him. It's not up to whoever. It's up to you. And once you make that decision, you need to execute it and go see what else type of life, style is out there, especially if you can afford it. Now, I'm not saying go and do all of this and then go struggle. No, do this smart. I know, and you got to do it smart because it wouldn't make sense to do it and then go struggle. Do it where you're going to benefit. And, that's what you got to do. Mm-hmm. I wish I could save all of you ladies who don't have mouths. I wish I could pick you up and take your mouth away because you don't use it. There is no way a man can control you if you have a mouth. So open it and speak, baby. There's no way a man can control you if you don't have a mouth. Open your mouth. Talk. Okay? Use your words, because how else are you going to do it? Isn't that how they solve most problems? By talking? What are you going to say? What words would stop him from doing what he's trying to do? Okay, sit in a room by yourself, get you a piece of paper, and think about what you need to say to stop him from doing what he's doing. Think. A lot of us do not think. And it seems a lot of us do not think. We're not programmed to think. We don't think about thinking, so we can't get in a room and be by yourself in your own thoughts and see what comes out on that paper. Okay? How to be nice to a man. How to be not nice to a man? What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. We're talking about, so you married a Dusty. So are you trying to convert the Dusty to paying full bills? Okay. Well, every month, pay less and less and hand him a bill. Tell him he got to pay this one this month too. Tell him, oh, I'm so glad you're helping me. You're so masculine, and you're the man and you're my hero and all that kind of stuff. Make him feel good about paying the bill. Okay. Not bad about it, but good about it. Because if a man feels good about something that he's doing, especially if it's making you happy and making you more feminine, he's going to continue or find a way to continue to do it. If he doesn't want to continue to do it or find a way to continue to do it, then you already know that it's not about you, it's about your contribution. Okay. It's about your contribution, the contribution and not you. So that's when you know that he doesn't love you as much as you thought he did. So now you can start putting your plan together to find another one. Okay. So you're going to gradually try to get him to pay the bills by handing him an extra bill every month or asking him for some extra money so that you can actually just pay the bill with it. He might give you the money if he don't know it's for the bill. And there's loopholes and ways around this. So you can ask him for calculate it out. If you're smart, you can do it. Get a piece of paper or get your phone and calculate how much money you need a day in order to pay all your bills and ask him for that much every day. Okay. Y'all got to be smart. Okay. So 30 days in a month. And how much would I need from him every day in order to get all these bills paid? That's what I'm asking for. Well, or at least some of it. I don't know. Like you could gradually work up to the. There. So thank you, Kashmir West. Trying to get over recent death of boyfriend. He paid most of bills, tips. That's sad, and I'm sorry you lost him. Too bad he wasn't a husband. You missed it right there. Did you have life insurance on him? The best thing I can tell you is take some time to get, to mourn his death properly, and then try to go find another one because, that's all you can really do. There's nothing we can do about that. Find another one. But I'm sorry that happened to you. How long were y'all together? How do you find what? Your husband bought himself a Tesla and now feels bad about it because I didn't get anything. How can I leverage this? Tell him to take you to the dealership and put a down payment on something. But see, honestly, men buy cars because that's their status symbol. Do something like maybe he can get something for you. It doesn't have to be a car. It could be something that you really want. If he feels bad about it, then you can pretty much rub it in anytime you feel like it. And get what you want when you want it. Okay. Your Dusty pays bills. He's comfortable with making minimum wage and involved in some crazy baby mama drama. I don't care. I'm younger than him and I'm solid 9 exotic. Girl, what BB, if you said you a solid 9, what is you doing? I'm mad now. You made me mad. And I don't really even get this mad. How are you going to be in that situation? Minimum wage? Girl. A 9? Are you sure you a 9? Okay, because if you a 9, then your IQ must be 9 with it. You need to go. Hurry up, quick. Pack your bag tonight. Bye. Leave today. You can just walk outside and find another one with money, with more money, making more than minimum wage. That's for sure. Thank you, Condia. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm divorced and exploring. An affluent man is intrigued. He asked me what I need. I said peace of mind financially. He said we can talk about that. What specifically tonight? What do I say? All these bills, baby. All these bills, or my mortgage, all of that. Get him. Drop the biggest one on him first, not the smallest. Mortgage, rent, or whatever you got. Drop the big one first. Tell him you can't pay that at all. That way, that's what you're going to be able to save. Okay, biggest one first. It ain't gonna scare him away because he's still he trying to impress. Okay. Oh, you said green card. Oh, okay. That explains it. I was gonna say it had to be something, girl. Thank goodness. All right. Well, phew. Well, hang in there until you find a sugar daddy replacement, girl. Or go start looking for one. Now, not every man will pay bills. They get mad if you use your own bills credit card too. Those are young men. I'm talking about older men. I'm always talking about older men. When I say dusty, I'm talking about men who can't afford you, which usually are younger men. When I'm talking about go get another man, that means older man, not a dusty. Let's get somebody that can pay these bills. And remember what I said, the dynamic has to be that he likes you more. That way he's going to pay. And know it before you commit. Already have some paid before you even get into any type of relationship. That way he can do it. Stop making deals and then, changing your standards later on because you think you're in love. Stay with your standards. Oh, thank you, Inaya. He wants to pay bills, but he expects me to be submissive because he said that's what expect from girl of Mid-Eastern descent. Should I ditch? Girl, well, just get really be submissive while you're in the kitchen and get really creative with your ingredients. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Learn how to cook really good, okay? And that way, after he's eaten, and he goes to bed or goes to sleep or, maybe goes to the restroom to, wash up and handle his business or whatever, you're pretty much going to be free to do whatever you like. So, let that come out of somebody's mouth around me. I'm going to become a chef. I am a chef, but I'll start using my chef skills after that. I was like, you just inspired me to become more domestic. If you see me grabbing pots and pans and starting to cook, and be on time for dinner. Okay, so thank you, Roxanne Sprinkle Sprinkle. What do you think about Kevin Samuel said to the young lady about her having to settle for an average man because she's 35 with a son? Sprinkle Sprinkle, Roxanne. I think if you listen to him, you'll end up like him. Sprinkle Sprinkle. That's what I think. But thank you for the donation. You said, sure, I like a consultation. I'm not doing consultations right now. Write me on Etsy. I'm probably going to start doing them next week on my Etsy store. It should be linked below. You look like an orange turnip. Why, thank you. That was the whole point. So, I don't talk about consultations on here, y'all. I really don't, because just watch my videos. All that you need are in my video, baby. I promise you. If you have a specific super bad issue, then yes, we could talk. Free James. James is free. Say James don't want to be free. He sure don't. He's in his 40s and you're in your 20s. Okay. So After you move out, don't go back. If you married a Dusty, do not go back because you're just going backwards. Start focusing on how to better your life. Thank you, Love Up Mind, Body and Beauty Channel. Sprinkles. Entrepreneur wants me to move. Wants to, wants you, what? Entrepreneur wants to move you in after knowing you for 6 months. All bills paid. Should you go? He's in his 40s. Okay. If you look good, okay, here's my thing. He's 40 something. He look good. He paying all the bills. Right. Is that it? Is that all he's going to do for you? Pay all your bills and that's it. Are you going to have luxury? Are you still going to have to work? Because he's going to pay all the bills regardless whether you move in or not, because those are his bills already. So is he going to take on your car note? Is he going to take on your insurance bills? Is he going to take on your credit card bill that you're going to create if you don't have one? Is he going to take on your whatever? Is he going to do all that? Because those are bills too. If not, is it really worth it? You could be out there dating, and find something better. So he's already going to pay those bills because he lives by himself. So it's not going to be worth it unless he's going to give you more. Okay. If you're 19 and crushing on a classmate, take a chance, girl. He's playing hot, girl. He ain't playing nothing with you. He don't want you. Okay? Go for She said he's playing hot and cold with you. Girl, he's just playing with you, period. Okay? At that age, men shoot they shot quick and tell you what's up. They'll be playing. Let's, find somebody that's serious and not playing. Thank you. Well, these sunglasses, I actually need to put them on because this light's starting to burn my eye. Oh, I'm a vampire or something. Actually, because I had these my contacts on all night and my eye got dry. So you married Dusty and divorced him to he paying that child support to. Okay, good for you. I'm sick of being the other woman I want to be wife. Well, then you better find somebody that ain't got no wife or is divorced or divorcing. So, you have to not be so picky, and and you also have to I don't know, it's weird. It's like, to me, when I met James, it's because I manifested that. I was tired. Like, I was really mad. And I was like, I am done with Dusties. I'm done with working. I wasn't being picky at all. I was being real. I was like, I am done. I just need me a man that's going to pay my bills. And that's who I'm going to be with. I don't even care. The guys was coming on to me, they was cute, young, hip, got nice cars. But as soon as I mentioned paying the bill, boop, gone. I said, well, the first one that say yes, baby, that's the one we going with. Because I was that adamant about being done. Okay, I was just done because I was done. You understand? So I wasn't being extra picky out here. I wasn't thinking too much about any of this. I was just ready to stop working and get these bills paid. Okay, that's how I went in here with it, and I was manifesting. I was like, you know what? I want a man who's gonna pay all my bills and take care of me, so I don't have to do nothing. That's what I said. I didn't give no description. As long as, he basically, as long as he was, legal, he was legal, not doing no crimes. I didn't get specific at all. As long as he wasn't a murderer, and that was basically it. And Here I am. I'm married now. 18, 19 years later. Done. So that's how hard you got to go in. You cannot mess around with anything that's not what you're manifesting or what you're looking for or asking for. I did not even waste time. If you were if that question about them bills come up and you said, well, I'm not going to be able to do that, that was the last time we saw each other, period. The very last time, because I remember I was out, some dude liked me, and I don't know. But I was out with him and he wanted me to be his girlfriend and all this kind of stupid stuff. And I was like, well, if I'm going to be your girlfriend, are you going to have to pay all these bills? And I didn't even have any bills. Well, I have a car note, some insurance, little credit card bills and whatnot. He could have paid that, or maybe he couldn't. And he's like, no, I'm not going to be able to do that. And I hope you're not going to find what you're looking for. I was like, yes, I will. Bye. I didn't even doubt it. For 2 seconds, I told him, yes, I will. I said, I sure will. And like a week later, I did. So, it's possible. Don't settle, because just when you start to settle, what if the next guy you went out with was going to pay them bills? What if the next person you met before you settled was going to pay them bills if you had just held out and stuck to your standards? Don't listen to other people. Know who you are and know what you can do. Hi, Beauty. Glad to catch a live. I know you just said something about consultations, but I'm not doing consultations right now. Write me on my Etsy. Sprinkle. Thank y'all. Please don't ask me about consultations on here, because I'm going to tell y'all the same thing. I appreciate it. Write me on Etsy. Sometimes I take a week off or 2 weeks off. I can't listen to everybody's problems that ask me the same exact questions in the comments with all the answers on my videos. If you have a really personal, need for a consultation in a special circumstance, then yes, I understand. But everything you guys ask me is in my videos. I promise you. Just go watch some of the videos. A lot of people just want to talk and, kind of understand, level up on a deeper level, and that's understandable. But when I get back into the groove of that, I will announce it, and then I will start taking it again, because there's so many people, I can't do them all, baby. You just got to watch the videos. Or I'm going to have to start charging more, because it's time. Everything you need is on her videos. That's so true. Thank you. And in my books, if you buy my books, you won't need a consultation. Promise you. Books are in the description bar below and on Amazon. Sure, if y'all are asking too many specific questions, that's why y'all can't get what y'all want. Just who paying bills? Who paying the bills? Period. Who's paying the bills? Who's providing? Who's giving you more? Who likes you more? That's who you go with. If you want to be picky about it, be picky later on, after you've already saved up some money, paid all your bills off, gotten a nice new car. Think about that later. Because the goal is to free yourself and not have to stay struggling, right? Then think about what you want later. If you do this young, you have so much time. A sugar daddy met like 2 times years ago, but seems he doesn't remember me again. Monday, we have dates. Should I remember him when he met before I can ask for money already? Nope. If he's not reaching out to you, he's not interested. Okay, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. Y'all have to stop pretending like y'all don't understand this. If he did reach out, he didn't reach out on purpose. And when we ladies start to stop giving the benefit of the doubt, we will win. Okay, y'all keep trying to make excuses for these men. If they didn't reach out, they're not interested, or they're busy with someone else, which means what? You need to go be busy with someone else too. Okay, we can't do this anymore. This is why people always find the wrong one and end up chasing behind the wrong one and end up married to the wrong one, because they don't understand. simple things like if someone doesn't contact you, they don't want to. Okay, y'all got to start understanding the basics. That is the basic. If he didn't call, it's because he didn't want to. Period. Take that information and move forward. That is what you got to do. Thank you, Percy. Hey, Shira, I watched this show about Black couples finding love. The first person the man asked was the sports coach who was strong and competitive. How can a career woman be in a corporate and still be feminine? By not telling anybody she's in a corporation. Wearing feminine clothes, speaking in see, that's the thing. In the workplace, you have to compete. But if she competed with her, in a different way, if she's competing against men, then that's not really competing because it's a man. So I would say, at work, she has to be one way. She can throw more femininity in her, every day, day to day. But at the end of the day, if a man is only going for someone that's competitive, it's because probably A, he's young, and B, he needs her money. Thank you, Cherry Dawn. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. A good age to get married is when someone who asks you to marry you has money and you don't have to work anymore. Whatever age that is. Okay. At least mid-20s. Mm-hmm. Did I have a hard time with James being married? Nope, because I was so young. I didn't really care. I was like, shoot. As long as my bills was paid, I don't care. Shoot, but I'm about to go and I said, by the time I'm this age and whatever's not done on that end with the work, that's just gonna be that, and I'm gonna be out. On to the next. But it got done, didn't it? That was funny. Like, that whole conversation was hilarious. Like, here's the thing. The woman usually files the divorce when the husband starts cheating, not the husband. So you have to understand that. If you want the divorce to go quickly, you need to contact that wife. Okay? If you want him, you got to contact the wife. He ain't going to do it. Men don't do that unless it's the wife really doing it and he says he's doing it. The woman is going to file, baby. Call her up. Hey, I got your man. Okay? Y'all know I'm bold. I did it. I didn't care. I was like, look, I ain't going back to work. I think I'm going back to work. You must be crazy. Okay. That's what I did. I'm like, I ain't finna go back to work, period. Thank you, Michelle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, look. If it take a one phone call or go back to work, guess what you doing? Calling. Okay, you showing your attorney sent my ex papers and how he wants me back, but my ex needs to make changes. Any advice? Girl, don't go back unless he's paying you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How much he paying? Put a price on it and see if he wants you back. Okay. Don't go back free with whatever you do. That's just dumb. You suing somebody and now he wants you back all of a sudden. Don't you think that's a coincidence? Settle. How about you just settle and don't go back? At least you're gonna get some. You caught a Dusty cheating, so I blocked him. Was that the right thing to do? No, you shouldn't have been dating a Dusty in the first place. Period. That whole thing was wrong. Throw the whole thing away. He did you a favor by cheating, girl, so you could dump him. Thank you, ooh, ooh, sprinkle, sprinkle. My religion told my boyfriend, you're religious. Okay, you're religious, and you told your boyfriend that he can sleep on the floor while I get in the bed until we are married. He threw a fit and was mad. He said he never says no to me, but I'm taking away his happiness from waking up to me. Am I tripping? You gonna make him sleep on the floor? At least be a dominatrix if you're gonna be telling people to do stuff like that, and find somebody that want to be submissive. That way it'll sound right. This don't sound right. Pay all the bills but sleep on the floor. What man gonna do that? I told you get a onesie that zips up and buttons up. That way nothing can happen. Zip it up, baby. Get you one of them giant Christmas onesies, or they have the holiday color onesies at Target that zip up and then sleep in the fetal position. He can't get through that. It's like the new chastity belt. All right. You said you ain't religious. Thank you, Simone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Love you, Shira. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. So, let him sleep in the bed. Just wear like two onesies in, one reversed and one forward. You get up 2 minutes early to pee because it's gonna take a lot to get off. If you that word, girl. You said put the onesie on frontward, zip it up from the back, and then put another one on and zip it up from the front. He ain't getting through that. Thank you, Roseanne. My ex dusty side chick called me. I was so happy she did. Your ex's dusty side chick called you? You was so happy she did. She did me a favor because the divorce saved my life. See? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You never know. Make that call. Could be saving her life. Thank you, Percy. Shira, I feel rich tonight. I might just give out any super chat. Ooh, tonight. Beat Percy challenge. Okay, Percy. Uh-oh, Percy got his card working. Beat Percy challenge. Oh, that's so sweet. He's so nice. Thank you, Percy. Why y'all talking about James? Shoot, James saved me from having to work. I didn't have to work since I was 22. I retired at 22. What's your boss name? Okay. And what time you go to work tomorrow? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Percy. Yeah, I got Percy, sprinkle, sprinkle in me, and then I got haters, and it's a perfect balance. It's exactly what I need. Thank you. You met a guy on vacation, randomly texted me saying he was thinking about me. I told him I was working and paying bills, and he wanted to pay them. He sent $100. Only 100? Well, at least you got something. Now, if you had 2 more of those, maybe 3 more that paid a little bit more, you'd be good. Right? Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Vera. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Is your Venus in Aquarius? I don't even know, child. All I know is I'm a Pisces. I always forget the other stuff. I need to look, though. Maybe somebody need to do. I have my chart done somewhere, but I just don't really reference it. Thank you, though. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't want to be with a man I'm not attracted to for money. I find it repulsive. I find working repulsive. So I guess it's what you find repulsive. Like that will keep you from doing certain things. So, everybody's different. Some people would rather work 12 hours a day and come home to a man that looks better than them. Or some people rather stay home all day and look at themselves in the mirror while someone comes home to them that might not look better than them. But either way, I ain't finna go nowhere. Okay. That's just, my preference. Thank you, Chrissy Sheep. Thank you, Chrissy Sheep. Sprinkle, sprinkle. For Christmas, you're asking your guy to help me start an online business. What are some great business ideas that don't require a ton of work? Poshmark, any Shopify store. You can start off selling small trinkets or whatever, small things that you can order online in bulk, like wholesale stuff. Stationery, pins, phone cases, whatever. You can open like a Zazzle store, where you can design like t-shirts, mugs, hats. You can just do all that stuff. It's basically free. Promote it. I would do that first and practice how to promote, get your stuff out there on social media and how to promote it and stuff like that. And then when that starts making good money, then open something else because you'll already be in the habit. Yeah, it's, there's so many different websites you can use to design, stuff and sell it on. They give you your own little web page and link and stuff. So it's really easy and it's free. You should get my book, How to Do What You Love by SheRaSeven space a Shira Star Goddess. You got to put both of my names on Amazon. It kind of gives you a bunch of different suggestions. It comes in ebook form or physical copy. Right. Somebody says sell face masks. See, there you go. So no one's bragging about being wives. This title is right. Lots of women bragging about being wives and their men are broke. I'd rather be a single mother getting the bag. It's exactly, girl. Like I couldn't call myself a wife if I didn't have a provider. I could call myself a partner, but not a wife. Okay. So they need to figure out what that's a partner. Okay. You said, or like a servant, right? Here's my thing. Women don't realize their value because they're devalued every day. So they don't understand their value. And so they get into marriage with dusties. But if you truly knew your value, you would have done a little bit better or at least something decent. But they don't push how valuable you are on media, on social media. They don't do that. So you don't get that knowledge because most people are just influenced by what society gives them. They don't go and, try to figure out their true value. So a lot of times they just settle and that backfires, So know your value, girl. What you got to do, whatever you think you're worth, triple it. Okay. Whatever you think you're worth, triple it. Thank you, Vera. Sure. Yeah, that's it. You're right. Please don't wear the blonde hair anymore. I do what I want. Y'all can't tell me what to do. I'm grown. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Please don't comment without tipping no more. See how it feels? Sprinkle, sprinkle. But I have to tell you guys that because y'all forget sometimes. I'm grown. I can work whatever hair I'd like. I'm married, grown, and don't have to work. And retired. Actually, not retired, just don't work for other people. I'm gonna wear whatever color I like at the time. just for fun. Life's too short to do what everybody else wants me to do. I'm going to do what I want. Ah. And before you tell people not to do something in the future, ask yourself why would you tell somebody that? Like they're gonna listen. This is how them girls get into them abusive relationships or those relationships with narcissists. You see, ladies, this is how you do it. You stop right there. Look, and I'm just using you as an example. I appreciate you being here. Don't take it personally. I'm just saying this is when you stop it the first time. It's like, and who are you? I'm grown. Because if you keep letting people do that, more people will be confident in saying something just the same, and more people will be confident in saying the same thing, and more people will just start to walk over you because now you're a doormat in A, B, C, and D. So you stop right there and you remind them who you are, period. And you remind them who they are. Because if you don't, they'll forget. Okay? Lesson. Can you find a rich husband who isn't boring? Yes. You sure can. But let's just face it. At some time and some point, everybody's boring. Once you get used to them. So then what? Have something of your own to do. That way you'll never be bored. Do you ever find being a stay-at-home mom boring? No, because I don't stay at home all the time. Like if I want to go somewhere, I go. If I want to go shop, I shop. If I want to go live, I go live. If I want to go, eat, I go eat. It's like being free. It's like summer vacation every day. Except I got to take and pick up the kids from school, but that's about it. That's the only real work I do. I don't remember where I got these glasses. These are old. I had these since my other house. I just found them in an old drawer. I probably got them at one of those cheap kiosks in the mall. Like years and years ago. These are old. I just put them out a drawer back there because the light was making my eyes burn from being too bright. Hey, Rosalina. Sure, you didn't see my super chat. I'm so sorry. I did contact him. He contacted me on Saturday, asked me on a date, but it seems he doesn't remember that we met before. Oh, I'm so sorry. I read that wrong. But can I ask him for money on the first date? Well, if he doesn't, like I said, did he give you money before? Like, has he given you money ever before when y'all first met? Like the first time y'all met? But I keep telling you guys, but thank you for the donation, sprinkle, sprinkle. You shouldn't be asking for money. They should be giving it to you. If he has the money and you ask, he may disappear. He may give it to you and then disappear on you. If they're not offering, they're not desperate for you to be in their lives. And so they don't want to offer you anything because they think y'all are regular dating. When I say regular dating, I mean where the woman doesn't want any financial assistance from the man, and when the man doesn't think he needs to offer any financial assistance to the woman. That's called normal dating. Okay. It's for normal daters. If you're not a normal dater, you don't need to look, talk, walk, or act like a normal dater. Because when they see that you're not a normal dater, they're going to either be very impressed with you and offer you whatever and try to impress you more in A, B, C, and D. But if you look like a normal dater, they're going to treat you like a normal dater. So that's why you need to choose the right target. Get a man who looks like he will pay you to stay in his life. And that's what you go for. Otherwise, you'll always be afraid to ask and da, 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 da. But if you ask and he says no, well then I hope he sees you again, but that means he's going to probably say no again. But if you're dating for, normal reasons, then don't ask. He should offer, If you tell them about whatever's going on or that you might need financial help with, and you look good, he will offer. You don't ask. You just tell stories and let him speak. And let him offer. And then take him up on the offer right then and there. Okay? That's how you do it. Mm-hmm. Did James ever ask me how much I earned? I told him I didn't have no job. I told him I was a mortician, but I was volunteering at the time because I just quit my last job. So my income was zero. Okay. So, see, back then it was different because, you know, women back then did not do as much. They're not as leveled up. They weren't as leveled up back then as they are now. So, you see somebody decent, you gonna try to hold on to them. Now everybody can level up because there's so like mass productions of wigs, makeup, lashes, contacts. Everybody look good. Shoot. She they say Pisces will own the year 2021. Thank you. I sure will. In the position they never wanted us to be in. Thankful. Discover you last year got me through this year victorious. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I got through victorious as well. Learned a lot. Earned a lot. Thank you, Rosalina. Yeah, he bought me a wig on the first date years ago and offered allowance. I had an emergency trip coming up and we'll mention. Okay, well, if he paid you, girl, then shoot, y'all already broke that ice. Get your money. Rub his knee while you ask. Um. Mm-hmm. Someone says fake, 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 and so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't care if it's fake. He over there eating a bag of Cheetos, talking about fake, fake, fakes, and you eat fake stuff. We don't care. We over that. Shoot, if it ain't fake, we might not want it. Sure, what was your favorite movie? Girl, I don't even remember no movies, girl. Just like movies that were the Beauty and the Beast. There you go. She was the ultimate Disney gold digger. Okay. It was deeper than that, but Pretty Woman, you know, get the money woman. Wherever the girl get rich at the end by getting married or meeting somebody that's gonna, give us the money. That's love to me. Love movie, like mushy love movie. I didn't really focus on that. I guess that's why I didn't fall for the okie doke. Mm, I think Legends of the Fall ruined it for me. Legends of the Fall ruined love stories for me. You said love and basketball. That was dusty basketball. Mm-mm. I didn't like. I liked the movie, but I didn't like the love dynamic of it. Too masculine. Brad Pitt. Yeah. Thank you, Rosalina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So Shira, I shouldn't remember that he meant. If he don't remember you, girl, then you might be able to get more money out of him this time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, play stupid and dumb like you don't remember him. Or maybe he knows that. Maybe he remembers you, but he don't want to say that because he don't think you remember him. Maybe say some keywords that kind of say, I remember you. Only if you remember me, like try to say something that happened last time and see if it, like say, like if he had a nice car or like whatever he had on, it's like, oh, I really like these type of cars, and he'll say, oh, I drive one of those, or something like that. I don't know, but just say something sneaky so that he may or may not remember. And if he doesn't acknowledge it, or if it doesn't click for him, he don't remember. And so if he doesn't remember, you probably get more out of him. And then if you ask him and he's like shocked, then you remind him that you knew him, and then he'll feel so guilty that he don't remember you. He's gonna give you the money. Okay, work on that guilt. He's gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's right, it's you. Then he's gonna feel guilty for not recognizing you, and he's gonna look stupid, and then he's gonna give you the money because he's gonna feel guilty for not remembering you. Okay. So test him first, then ask him, and then remind him he already met you. What? This isn't Pick Misha channel. I know. Who in here acting like a Pick Misha? You want an older man, but you have an 8-year-old and would like to have a man with energy to play with him. What do I do? Sprinkle, sprinkle. First of all, don't he have some cousins or some little, friends at school to play with? And most dads aren't going to play with a little kid anyway. They're going to be working or at TV, and they might play with him for a little while. I think, that amount of concern is minimal. Think about it. How many of you guys have kids, and how often does the dad play with them kids? Answer her in the comments. Even if he's young. So I wouldn't even base it on that. It's kind of silly. Men really don't have interest in kids unless they're their own kids or they like kids, if you know what I mean. Okay? So just find him a good friend and have his friends spend the night and occupy his time, girl, because that's what most people do. Can you do a skit breakdown on how far into the relationship to discuss paying bills? First of all, thank you, Rosie, for that good question. So if you're in a regular relationship, you don't ever pay for anything. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. And then you won't have to discuss anything because they'll already know that you're not going to pay for nothing. If you're already in the relationship and you've been paying for stuff, stop paying. Like, especially if y'all don't live together yet. If you're paying for dates and stuff, stop. Don't do it anymore. You're a bit scared to settle with a male that is best deal with a male that is the best deal to have offspring with. What if I find better? Girl, anybody with money is the best one to have offspring with. Why? Because they can pay the bills. And if they leave you, they can pay the child support. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. There you go. Y'all act like y'all are some genetic engineers over here trying to engineer the perfect child from the perfect DNA, girl. Y'all some scientists over here. Thank you, Christina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So do I need to text his girlfriend and tell her what's up? You're saying he wants me to do that? Well, how long y'all been together? Did he say he's going to leave? Like, what is he saying? Are you being like, it just depends. she may want to fight for him, but if you call while he's with you, that's another story. If you call while he's asleep and he ain't over there with her, that's a whole nother story. So I wouldn't call when he's not with you. Call him while he's asleep next to you. Take a picture and send it to him, girl. She can't get over that. I don't care how hard she try to fight for, she's not gonna get that out of her head. She's gonna be like, I just can't do this anymore. If he wasn't there and you didn't send her a picture, she might still have her pride and try to fight, but you can't have pride after all of that. It's just there's nothing you can do. So yeah, that's what I do. And when he asks why you do that, say it. Because you wouldn't make the decision, so I did what I had to do. Obviously, you wanted me to make it for you because you wasn't going to make it. Okay, just take. If he's not doing it, he wants you to do it. That's what I figure. He don't have to say nothing. Oh, you caught me. Oh well, okay. Well, I guess I'll be going. That's right. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Yep. That's why I was saying, if you want it, go get it. How not to care. I know this is like a hard thing that most people do. Let me tell you all something about caring. And I don't want to sound like the most uncaring person in the world because I love my kids. I love my kids, okay? That's real love. So the rest is infatuation. The rest of it is attraction and lust and the need to feel, wanted. Think about it. Because if it were real, they would feel the same way about you. You know what I mean? And I understand because women, they get like, oh, I really like this guy. It's hard to hold your feelings in, but you also have to remember this. If they want you, they're going to come get you. If they like you, they will let you know. You can like them a lot. You can care for them more. If you care for them more than they care for you, they will allow you to care for them more because they have the advantage. And so they will take advantage of it. So you have to stop yourself from doing that consciously by saying, if he's not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. If he doesn't text me, I'm not texting him. If he doesn't offer to do this for me, I'm not doing this for him, period. Okay? It's tit for tat. You got it? That's how you stop caring, by watching how much he cares, by measuring his care. That's how you stop caring so much, by measuring his. And that's what you got to do. If yours is way more than his, no wonder you feel kind of strange because you're doing more. So measure it by his. That's how much you care about him, how much he cares about you, period. Okay. What, Sheila, did you hear about that Kevin Samuels guy who's brutal towards that lady making 6 figures? Oh my God, you should make a video. I watch his channel, girl. If I want to watch Pick Misha's call up to get abuse, that's not what I do. I don't like to see that. I like to help them. If you go looking for people to victimize you, it's because you're a victim. They already know when they call in on that channel what's going to happen. They're looking for it. I don't look for stuff I don't want. Okay, period. Because you'll find it, or it'll find you. I don't look for stuff I don't want. I don't watch stuff. I don't look for stuff that I do not want in my life. I don't want any of that in my life. So I don't go look for it. Okay. I want somebody that's gonna come over here and sprinkle me. Somebody's gonna ask some decent questions. Some women that are trying to change and they know they need to change. I'm not gonna yell at you on the phone. I might yell at you through here, but it's for your own good. I'm not a man. I just want to see you do better. I have books for you, hundreds of videos, I think. I just want women to know their value. Your value is so much more. Okay? Because if your value wasn't important, you wouldn't be a hot topic on YouTube. There wouldn't be grown men making whole channels about you. There wouldn't be women making channels about you. There wouldn't be commercials catering to you and trying to sell you everything. There wouldn't be millions and billions of dollars of beauty products for you if you weren't important or worth a lot of money or worth a lot of anything. Okay? You are what the world caters to. The world don't cater too much to men, and if they do, what do they use? A woman. Okay, know your value. I could never allow someone to speak to me that way, however way they were speaking, especially if they were a man. Okay, I have an elitist attitude when it comes to any type of man speaking to me. When I act, I can act all day. Yes, but it's for some money. But when it's not for no money, oh no. I'd be like, oh yeah, whatever. No, I wouldn't. I don't allow things that I don't want in my life. So I kind of stay away from stuff I don't want. And that's what y'all should do too. Not saying, it's not entertaining if y'all are watching that, but remember what you attract, what you watch and all that kind of stuff is what you're going to attract. So I make more than 6 figures, so I am. I sure act like I don't. Sprinkle. I don't go around telling people how much I make. I work online. Shoot. And I feel that it's nobody's business what I do. Do they need a job? Okay. That's how I feel about it. And there's no reason a man needs to know what I do for a living except for that I am either employed or working or have some type of small income coming in or just even volunteering. They don't need to know any of that. They don't need to know how much I make because I shouldn't be spending money when I'm with him, period. Okay. If I'm spending money while I'm with him, then I'm stupid. Okay. And I deserve whatever comes after that. That's how you got to start looking at it. Y'all, a lot of women will be like, well, why? Because you should have stopped it right there. Look, if you don't know my value, then we can't continue this. Thank you, Shayla. Hi, Sheer. Where are you coming back to your other channel? Probably next week. I'm in YouTube jail on that channel. Sprinkle. They said a week, hopefully. I'll be back. Yep. Y'all know me. I be talking too much on these channels. I gotta pull it back sometimes because YouTube will censor you depending on what's going on. So I kind of understand that. It's business. I understand it's business. If you're getting away with that money, then they shut you down. I got it. Can't talk about certain things when certain things are going down. So it's just bad timing. All right. So do I need to text his girlfriend and tell her? No, you need to take a picture and call, not text. Take a picture of your man sleeping in your bed Text that picture and then call. You need the voice. Stop texting. It's more personal when she hears your voice. Okay, texting is not nothing because you could be bold on a text, but when you calling straight up, like, hello, hi, who's this? What's that picture? Oh, I just want to let you know that me and what's his face is together now. What? Yeah, we're together. So I thought it would be, he was probably stringing you along, and I thought it'd be best if you knew. Okay, just tell her. Basically, it's over. Thank you, Addison. You're so sweet and hilarious too. Thank you for your videos. I'm in my 30s and I've been dating the wrong. Okay, yep. Start dating the right way, then, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Yes, y'all are too chicken. Shoot, y'all are too chicken. I call them right up. Hello. She's gonna be trying to call anyway. You're gonna get tired of hearing that phone ring. Might as well just pick up his phone when it start ringing. Do whatever you gotta do. Thank you, Shira. I'm 19. I've been on and off with a guy. He's inconsistent. Should I block him? No, y'all always trying to block people. Blocking is emotional. Okay. Men, this is why men can get over on women so easy. I promise you that. Blocking means I'm so mad at you that I'm blocking you from ever trying to contact me again because you didn't contact me or you're inconsistent. It means I'm emotional. When you don't care, you don't block people. You're just like, oh, who is this? I done deleted your number because you lost touch. What's up? Let me put your name back in. You want to get back on the roster? Okay. And when you don't care, they care. Okay. When you care too much, that's when they be like, ooh, gotta go. Y'all stop being so sensitive. Like, who cares? You're 19. That wasn't gonna be your husband. Girl, have fun. Leave that bridge unburned. You might see him in 5 years and he might be paid, girl. Leave that unblocked. Stop being so emotional all the time. Emotions are not beneficial unless they're acted out strategically to get money. Y'all, we're on this channel. Let's focus on this channel. When I get back on the other one, we'll be back on the other one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Lost touch is a better word. Yeah. You smash and dash women who only wanted to sleep with you. Women don't sleep with men they really want to be with early. They act like they care. They're lying. Yep, that's right. Yep. Have you tried? I think y'all are talking about something else. Okay, so Shira, would you probably? I'll be a good chess player. I am. So what's going on? What happens if you make a call and it doesn't favor her? There's a song by Tina Stevens, which the woman calls the wife to come take him back. Look, just be bold and do what you want to do. Like, if you want them, get them. Okay. If you want them, get them. If you know what it takes, then do it. You can sit and think about it all day, or you can go do it and have it done. Okay. Back then, when I was young, I did not care. I was worse than I am now. It's like I did not care. Sure, what about Hoodville and giving out everything? What? Oh, that Hoodville Insta. What? What's Hoodville Insta giving out everything? Thank you, Barbie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, my new guy, told me yesterday after second date to let me know any way he can help me. Thought of you. Vacay tomorrow on my with my other sugar daddy. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You'll get your money. Hope you got something out of it. Always tell a man you volunteer and have low income. That's right. That way they know they're paying. There's no questions. Um, and that's why a lot of women end up married to Dusties because they want to brag on their career so much. They want to brag on how much they earn. They want to brag on how independent they are and how good of a, you know, worker or position, a great position that they have. And that's what gets them in trouble because they start attracting men who need people to pay. So if you don't want to ever pay in a relationship, then you never tell people what you really do, or you tell them that you don't make a lot of money. Okay. It saves their ego and your wallet. Everyone's happy. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it doesn't matter as long as the dynamic of the relationship is there, masculine and feminine. A lot of times money will take that away in the relationship if, the woman makes a lot of money and the man doesn't want to pay all the time because he thinks, well, she doesn't need me to pay. And so he feels less purposeful or like he doesn't have to pay. But, he should be paying. Not because of the reason that you think, not because of greed, but because he needs to show and prove to you that he can provide and take care of you. Because as women, our lives are a little bit different than men. Okay. If we marry, we get way more responsibility, way more physical responsibility, like kids, all that stuff. So we need to know that we can depend on somebody to provide for us if we can't provide for ourselves. That's what child support is for. When they, leave each other, because that's how necessary it is. So that's why we need you guys to be the providers. Mm-hmm. And I think men also feel more masculine when they pay for stuff and when they are able to provide for the women in their lives, because that's what they are supposed to do. And I'm not saying that they're supposed to do that, but that's what they should want to do. You know what I mean? That's what they should want to do, so that she doesn't have to walk around worrying about how she's going to pay these bills, or if there's somebody else better out there that will pay her bills. I mean, you don't want these questions floating around in her head. Thank you, Barbie. Tika said, look at you, AF, a career. You look good, AF. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's right. You don't need no career if you look good. That is your career. That is your career. What's your career? I look good. That's my career. What do you mean it's your career? Well, it carries me from here to there. Career. It's a carrier. It carries them bills. Carries them men right to me. Okay. It's my career. What happens when you lose your looks? Well, I have a big savings account by then if I keep working right now, but being cute. If every day I calculated it out, if I get up every day and look good, by the time I'm 65, I'll be rich, super rich. Because I will have married, divorced a few times, saved all my money, got that insurance. Would you put James on child support if you had to? My kid's almost grown, almost. If I had to, well, James is retired. Do they put retired people on child support? I had to file Social Security. Okay, the Social Security. Actually, they're already on his Social Security, and we still all together, so they still gonna get paid. Yay for me! See. Anyway, genius. Look, you can get money still. Y'all still together. Social Security. Okay. How do I feel about side chick? Being a side chick, or a side chick that's just in general? I say get what you want either way, any type of way, as long as it makes you happy. Would I cheat if the price was right? Don Julio asked me, would I cheat if the price was right? It's not about the price, because I don't have a price. I'm an investment, darling. My price is not set. Think about it. When are we going to go live? Y'all keep asking me that. When I get back over there. I'm in YouTube jail over there, okay? It should be like a week. Sometime this week. I don't know. I know someone who told the wife he was cheating, and the wife stupidly believed her husband saying the mistress was lying. That's why you got to take a picture of him in the bed and text it to her. Hit that record button when y'all together. Do something, girl. You got to get some evidence. Can't deny evidence. Right. Can't deny the evidence. So get the evidence. If you have evidence, there's no arguing. She wants to believe him, but she can't distrust her eyes. Okay. This is the perfect time to watch all of my videos? Yes. Would I cheat for free? What? If the right man seduced you, it's biology. Okay, well, let me see. For free? Honestly, this is how I think. I would think about how I would feel before I did it. How will you feel after if you sleep with a man for free? Not good. So I know if I'm in the act itself, I'm going to be thinking about when this is over, and I'm not going to be able to enjoy it anyway because I didn't get nothing out of it. So no, I would never do it. I would never cheat for free. And like I said, there's not a price. If I were to do any of that, it would be strategically planned out and for a good reason. Okay, strategically planned out. And I say that because, a lot of women are, in relationships or marriages, and they just want to do something better or do something else. And most men will act on that with no problem or no guilt. And so what I'm trying to say is women do the same thing. But also think about how you're going to feel afterwards. Women are different than men. Okay? Women feel different after. Women feel like, oh, he's going to ghost me, never call me back. And I have these strong feelings for him and A, B, C, and D, and I didn't get anything out of it. And then it's going to make them feel worse. So if you're that type of woman, don't ever do nothing for free. If you got something out of it, it feels different. Okay? Think about that. If you got something out of it, it feels different. Like, I don't care if you call me back. Look what I got. Guess can't afford me no more. But it's different when you don't get anything out of it. And like, why did you call me back? You don't like me. Was it bad sex? Look, if he give you money, it don't matter if it was bad. You see? Thank you, Sophisticated Chaton Artistry. Sugar Daddy gives more money to his wife, family, but not to me. I asked for a washer and dryer, and he said he doesn't have the money. Then he just gave his wife, sister, 1K towards the new girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He not no sugar daddy, baby. You don't stop calling him an SB. He's just somebody that's sleeping with somebody on the side. He's just a man that sleeps with you on the side of his wife. It's not a sugar daddy, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation, but you need to stop giving it up. If you sleeping with him, stop. Take a picture and he ain't gonna leave his wife if he's paying her and not paying you nothing. So I wouldn't even bother taking his picture. I would just leave him alone and not give him anything. How dare he not give you anything? Well, you can't call him a sugar daddy. He probably don't even know he's a sugar daddy. To you, he's not a sugar daddy. Sugar daddy don't mean an old man that's married. A sugar daddy means somebody who's giving you money. Okay. He ain't giving no money. He's not no SD. I love your channel. I'm 18 years old, and I do not think I will date until I'm at least 22 or 23. I want to know your opinion. I don't think we need to I think we need to just do whatever we want. If you start early and start dating, the faster you'll be able to understand men and navigate through this. Because if you start dating at 22 and 23, you're going to get played. Okay? You're going to get played at 18, or 19, but at least you'll be able to recover by the time you're 22 and 23 and have some game. Thank you, Sophisticated. That's the problem. He does not give me money. It's only like $500 a month. Girl, I know bums that make more than that on the street pretending to be bums. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. No. They get ready to go out. They have a nice house. Where are you going, honey? Oh, I got to go tan. They be on the street corner with a sign. $500 is not worth it. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's money, but I'm not sleeping with him for that. $500? Pretend like you are. Get your money first, then fake an illness, and then tell him goodbye. That's not enough. I'm sorry. Know your value, or they don't. They won't know your value if you don't tell them. If you don't understand your own value, they won't value you. You need to say something. You just say, and you need to look good when you say it. Okay? If you're not what he thinks deserves more money, you're not going to get it. Do you look better than his wife? You know what I'm saying? Do you look better than his wife? If you don't, I don't know what she looks like, but you should try to look your best. Once you can pay all of your bills, more money isn't freaky going to make you happy. That's true, but not having to go anywhere like work will free up your time, and then you can find things to do to make you happy. Okay, money itself doesn't make you happy. It gives you the freedom to go explore the world and find things that do allow you to enjoy your life. Okay, it's not about making you happy because you have a piece of paper in your hand. It's about what you can do with that free time. Okay. I want to ask everyone in the chat something. If you have a provider, how did you meet them? That's a good question. At a bar? So he supposedly has money, but Noah. No. Okay, well, See, y'all are wanting too much. What do you want? Like, what do you want? Y'all want too much. What if you're perfect? If you are perfect, if you're a perfect 10 or at least a 9, you could have you a long list. Okay? I'm just gonna be real. Y'all could have a long list. Y'all could have a long list. But remember, this, if you're perfect, there's another perfect woman too, and another perfect woman, and another perfect woman. And that man can have all those perfect women if he can have you. You know? So y'all gotta understand something. It's the dynamic. Y'all are too picky and y'all want more than you're willing to level up to. So if you want something, be what that type of man will pay for. That's all I say. Be what he wants to pay for. Be what he's proud to pay for. Be what he throws money at, not who has to squeeze money out of him. Okay. That's how you get everything you want in a man. But it's very rare. So I think it's best to stay realistic and find somebody that likes you way more, because that's what's all going to matter in the end. I promise you. In the end, like after a long time, if you plan on getting with somebody, at the end, that's all that's going to matter. I promise you. Y'all ever see them old couples and an old man like holding the old lady's hand, or feeding her and doing all this stuff for her because he liked her more in the beginning? Because most people be gone, or they would divorce or leave their wife or spouse if they got sick or whatever. But if they like you more, they're always going to do more for you, period. They're not going to stop liking you more. They're always going to like you more. You see? But if it's too equal, then that's going to go away, and then that's when things change. So y'all need to think about it. Thank you, Peaceful Mind. Have you heard on Kevin Samuel channel, YouTube, out here telling single mothers they can't level up? Well, what is he probably, I don't know about single mothers, because I know so many women that when I was, in the dating world, most of my friends were single mothers and they all married up. Okay. I'm the only one that didn't have no kids, but all my friends married up past me. My cousin married up with 2 kids. She married super up. Okay. My friend married up. He's an old man, though. They're all old men. They all married old men. Okay. So he's talking about if you're dating someone your own age. He's not talking about if you dating up. That means up and old. Okay, you dating up and old. I'm bypassing them young ones. I don't care about them. They can't give me what I want. I need money. Okay? I need my freedom. I need my value. So I'm not going to go younger. That makes no sense for me. Even when I was young, it didn't make any sense. So I'm bypassing them. They can have pick Misha with, whoever. I always tell people not to tell people you have kids. Get you a good couple of first, handful of dates. Get treated like you don't have kids. Okay. Thank you, Dia. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to get them to approach you at the bar, and when they do, how do you keep them interested? Girl, Dia, if you have to ask that question, it means you don't have confidence. That means you don't need to be out in the bar. I'm going to tell you what it means. Thank you for the donation. It means get in your mirror, make yourself look so good that somebody will come over to you because you look good, and that they will be trying to impress you, and all you will have to do is allow them to. Okay? That's what you got to do. Otherwise, you're working backwards. That's the game. I never tried to impress people. I allowed them to impress me. Okay. If we're friends, if you've been in a relationship a while, then you can start going back and forth. But if it's like a first meeting, yes, please come on, impress me. When I'm impressed, then, we could talk about it. You'll know. If I'm impressed with you, you'll know. I'll keep in touch. Okay, how does it change the dynamics of your relationship when James now is successful financially? Does he feel less bad? No, because he still pay all the bills. I still make him do stuff. What the heck? That don't stop. Just because my money start, his money don't stop. Mm-hmm. I don't talk about my money. I don't tell him how much I make. I mean, it may come up a time around taxes, but very rarely, and we don't think about it because he already know I ain't finna do nothing. Have a young man, but turned him around thanks to your advice. He pays all the bills, and spoils you. Well, that's good. Thank you, Life of Destiny. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, that's good. He can change his evil ways. Mm-hmm. You see, there's a lot of old paid dudes in Whole Foods. I'm sure there are. Won't men think you're poor? And no, they're just not. They don't think you're poor if you look good, baby. If you look good, you're not poor. Okay, think about it. I'll let that sink in. If you look good, you're not poor. What are you talking about? Focus on looking good. Think about it. Dusty's walking around here looking good all day long. You don't ever see that they're a Dusty until it's too late. Until you're not focusing on his looks anymore, right? You be making up every excuse in the book. Oh, he's artistic. He's creative. Oh, he's a Pisces. He can't keep a job. Oh, he's misunderstood. Oh, he an entrepreneur. Oh, he working on his album and his mixtape. You'll come up with every excuse to keep a Dusty and make, but when it comes to yourself, if you look good, you always paid, baby. That is your pay. That's your payment. Mm-hmm. Pretend your kids are your niece or nephew. That's right. Look, don't be going around telling people you got kids, man. Problem solved. I don't need to make a whole video on single mothers. Look, you're not a single mother. Okay. Have fun on your date. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Problem solved. I said if a woman thinks a Dusty is cute, that's his value. So if you're cute, that's your value. Right. Mm-hmm. How to make people forget the mistake you did in the past, especially if you have been a serious technician. Say you was drunk. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I act like you don't even remember it. Shoot. I don't remember that. I must have been drunk. So anyway. Blame it on the alcohol. Okay? Blame it on the I retired my Ugg boots. Thank you, Sheila. Oh, good for you. You can walk around in the backyard or in the garage with them, girl, in the house. Don't wear them out and about. Mm-hmm. I mean, college students is fine, but like if you're a grown woman, no. So a lot of people always ask me about my relationship. Like, you're making money now, why are you still with Gene? Because I'm in it for the long haul, baby. I have a feeling that I will be a widow. And because I'm so much younger, I mean, he ain't gonna live to be 100 or something. I don't think he will. So, I mean, I'm going to be a widow. So I feel that he won't, like, he hasn't done anything for me to leave him. So, like, he's still paying all these bills. So, I mean, like, I don't see the reason why I will go, you know, and I'm doing what I love. So, I mean, I'm happy. So it doesn't matter. Hmm. After you're a widow, want to be my sugar mama. I will never be anybody's sugar mama, baby. I'm gonna be an old lady still trying to scam. Okay, get used to it. I'm gonna find somebody got a fetish or something. I will never be somebody's sugar mama. I'm gonna still be old telling y'all I'm a receptionist, but I forgot where I work because I got Alzheimer's or something. Y'all are never gonna get my money. I'm not gonna get all the way to that age and become a pygmy. No. Okay. I'm gonna tell people I ain't never been married. You're gonna be looking for my widow money, okay? Oh, I'm single. Never been married. All right. Sweet Storm, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, he provides well. 6 months dating. I have not told him I have a child. I think he is proposing tomorrow. Say yes. Can't take it back. Get that ring first, girl. Get that ring. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So far, so good. He ain't gonna care you got a kid. Just cry when you tell him, girls. He gonna think you finna break some bad news to him. Like, I have something to tell you. Like, get all emotion. Like, he's gonna be scared. What? What? I can't tell you. Tell me. But I promise, whatever it is, we could get through it. I don't think you'll ever forgive me. What is it? Get them all hyped up like it's something really, really bad. Real bad. Like, real bad. Then I have a child. That's it. Well, how old is he? Or she? Oh, okay. And why didn't you tell me about him? Oh, yeah, I understand them perverts out there online. Yeah. They be after them children. You're right. But you could have told me. I didn't mind if you had a kid. You watch who? He told you what? He cussed you out on camera and told you could never. Now you know that's not true. Well, he need to stop making videos because I was about to have a heart attack. Well, can I meet him? That's how it's gonna go. But you gotta overreact like you're hiding something really big. Like he gonna think you finna tell you a man. You're gonna be relieved that you got a child. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, so build it up. Start talking in a little bit deeper voice so he can be relieved when you got a kid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No shade to the trans people. I'm just saying, you got to work whatever angle and strategy you can find these days. If you had a kid, you do the same thing, okay? Put yourself in our shoes sometimes. Well, sometimes you do. We got to use every angle of strategy too, y'all. Come on. Shira, a full survivor out here. I sure am. I'm gonna use every angle. Okay. Thoughts on becoming a rich transracial to a Chinese in America these days? What? Becoming a rich transracial. Oh, you gonna turn Chinese in America, girl? Okay. Well, you're trying to get in. You're trying to get into what's they call it? The Chinese Secret Society or something? The Shailene tribe. What they call it? What? Shailene. If it makes you happy, I guess. Yeah, I don't care. You see, transracial. I don't care. And as long as you're happy, you can be whatever you want to be. That's what they said when you was a kid. You can be whatever you want to be when you grow up. Go for it. You see Michael Jackson? Yeah, he transcended. That wasn't even transracial. That was trans everything. He transcended. He transcended everything. Okay. Am I in love with James? Yes, after 19 whole years, I am still in love with James. That means I am in a relationship where I say I love you to James. Now, as far as we know, okay. By now we family. Shoot, 19 years, we family. Okay. You be with somebody that long, that's your family member now. It's so easy loving a provider. It's hard to love a dusty. Yep. Like I can't find it to be mad about. Like I be looking for stuff, but I can't find it. Once you know somebody so well, you know everything not to make them mad. So sure, this guy's been talking to has ghosted me for a week. I think he's mad because you tricked him into getting me tires. Send him a text and say thank you for them tires. They work great. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You were so sweet. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. You're the only guy that you're one of the few good guys left in the world. He'll text you back. Would it hurt you a lot imagining James making love to it? Nope, I wouldn't care. Like I said, after all these years, it might hurt him think about me doing it now. It would hurt me though. And sprinkle, sprinkle. We have that dynamic. It might hurt him with thinking about me, but it won't hurt me. I'm like, ooh, thanks, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. So, get your nails done before that's love. What? Where do you find those Odin out before it gets dark? Dusk, lunch, daytime, before the news come on. Getting something to eat. That's what old people do. They go find something to eat, either on their way home from work or they go to happy hour, or if it's a weekend, they go out during the daytime. If they're old, they usually just head out early, you might can catch them at breakfast or running their errands before noon at the grocery store or whatever. Get up early. You got to get up early. Maybe by the time you get out, they sleep. Thank you, Val Al. Shira, thank you for your advice 3 years ago. I left my dusty husband. Now my main one supports and takes me out. Good for you, girl. Val Al. See, you just have to know your value. And then now you're living the type of life that you probably would have never gotten to live if you had not known your value, right? That's why you gotta do what you gotta do. How to show your high school batchmates you a different person now. They are pygmies. I don't care about the people in high school, girl. What is your zodiac sign? Pisces. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I could care less about people in high school, girl. I mean, I haven't even gone to any of my reunions. Let's see. I might go to my 30-year one if I hadn't missed it. Let me see when that is. My 30-year reunion is coming up soon. Let's see. What? Maybe 15 years? Let's see. No, maybe 20 years? I'll put 19. Oh, did I miss it? Look, I'm old. Oh, I don't know. Do they do 25 years? That's next. In 2 years, I'll get to go. I don't know. I don't plan on going. I don't remember those people anyway. A girl I dated in high school has a James now. I still see her from time to time, though, because they aren't officially married yet. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Wait, you single till you married, huh? Shira AMS channel tells women stuff saying now women lose it at age increases, that no one likes old women, but I observe a different energy in real life. He is just trying to scare women. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. They lying. They lying. There's too many women out there proving them wrong. So I don't know what to tell you. Okay. There's too many women out there proving them wrong. So I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. That's not the world I live in. I don't know what world they live in. My man said, I have gotten better looking as I've gotten older. Good for you. That's good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what you should get. You should try to get that way at least. Or stay as you are while improving as much as you can. I don't think that's true at all. I think it may be true if they're talking about a regular date. I don't do regular. You see? They're talking about regular dating. That's the difference between my channel and theirs. If you don't even put yourself in that category to date regularly, you're not going to run into regular problems. You see what I mean? If you only put yourself in a category where you're only going to date up, period, then that's what you're going to do. You know the targets. So you don't have to worry about any of that. How to tolerate your sugar daddy? He irritates me. Music, tequila, wine, whatever you be drinking. Online shopping. If he see you online, he gonna walk the other way. Because if you see that store shop open, he walk another way. See that screen on online store? He gonna do a U-turn. If he's annoying, like when you're out on a date, just act. Y'all need to learn how to take up characters and start acting. Like act like you're in a movie where your scene is to be on a date with an annoying man. Thank you, Nancy. Hey, Shira, I go to networking events to make connections to grow my real estate business. Do you think networking events are good for meeting potential mates, or should it strictly be professional? Girl, I don't know. I network with no profession. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I go there. What you do for a living? Nothing. Well, why are you here? I don't know. It just looked like fun. I was passing by. Go in there with no network and watch what happens. Thank you, Jean. They know what you're there for, so they ain't even gonna try to front. Oh, you look really pretty. Thank you, Janine, Sprinkle Sprinkle, or Gian. Am I saying it right? Gian. Hi, Shira. Why do you think women are so fearful to ask a man for what they ask for what they need from a man? Well, if you don't know him well enough, it feels off. It feels weird. But if you're in a relationship with a man and you done slept with him, oh, you better be asking. But if you don't know him that well, you haven't done anything with him yet, you just tell the story and he must offer. Must be him offering it to you. You shouldn't have to squeeze it out of him. They're fearful because they already know the answer. They're fearful because they already know the answer because they haven't been offered yet. That's why they're fearful. They already know he's the wrong target. If they got to ask, that's why. So, that's why they're fearful. They're afraid they're going to say no and think that they're regular dating. That's why you have to make it very clear that this is not regular. This ain't regular. You got to come in looking like that's not regular. They know they got to pay you. Oh, yes. May I see your wine menu, please? I don't drink, but when I did, may I see your wine list, please? Go straight up in there just like that. Do not do anything different. If it's daytime, order an iced tea, but ask to see your special. What are your special? Posture, that eyebrow lift, it means I expect you to pay for everything. I'm the woman. I'm the prize. If you can't afford me, leave me alone. That's what you have to go in like. You're not supposed to go in looking like. You're supposed to go in like, you lucky I'm here. Okay? That's what you have. That's how you got to go in. You lucky I'm here. Start acting like that. See what happens. They ain't going to care if you got a kid after 6 months if that's how you act all the time. They're going to be looking for something. Well, she's all that. Yeah. Hi, Shira, what do you think about women who are? Yeah, I already answered that question. So that's the attitude that you need to have when you are in this game. You can't be anything less than what you want to be treated like. You want to be treated like a sugar baby? You want to be treated like you're the prize? You want to be treated like you're all that? Then act like it. Don't be fronting. Don't try to fit in now. Shoot. Right? Don't try to fit in. Then he'll think it's normal dating. He thinks he has to impress you, so he will keep trying. Are older men really intimidating? Nope, not at all. Not to me, anyway. I can't see the super chat that came through. I only saw the one I already talked about. Oh, wait, hold on. I see one. Nancy. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I already answered that one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I answered all those, but thanks. What about showing up on dates in a crashed car? Our whole side is smashed. The paint is burnt. I don't want a car payment. Girl, your car's girl. What's the use of living life and driving a beat up car and looking for a sugar daddy? Does that make sense? Drive, go get that thing fixed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I bet it was your teeth, you would have got it fixed. Maybe you can like find a sugar daddy to fix your car. Say it just happened on the way over there. Scrape off the rust before you go. He'll feel so guilty. He'll pay for it. Thank you, Scarlett. The DNA told you YouTube deleted. Why do y'all keep asking me? Why do y'all keep asking me about my other channel? Oh my gosh. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll be back next week. God. Would you accept a Zoom date during lockdown? Does it come with a Cash App? Or an Uber Eats? Does it come with flowers and an Uber Eats delivered? You scrape off the dust and say, look what happened on the way over here. Oh my God, I'm so good. Oh my gosh, do you have insurance? Yes, but the deductible is so high. How much is it? Double it. Double whatever it is. So basically, go get that thing fixed or pretend like it happened on the way to the date. So he can pay for the deductible on your insurance. But scrape that dust, scrape the rust off first, or burnt marks off, or whatever, girl. Put some chalk on it or something. He might just take you to buy a whole new car, child. Is that raggedy? Why are unsuccessful men so entitled? Because they have to be in order to find them a good old pygmisha. They gotta have the confidence, so she won't be looking for his check. Why? If you watch the comments, you can tell who. Yeah, we know. A friend keep mentioning how they care and are so nice to all these male friends, writing them to in jail. Girl, bye. Letting another borrow her car. Girl, sad. That's so nice and sad. You married a Dusty? Oh, I'm so sorry. If you keep telling these guys that you are broke, won't they think you are poor? Then they sure won't ask you for any money. They might try to help you. They might add to you instead of take away from you. They won't think you're poor, but they're definitely thinking you're not spending nothing on them. That's for sure. Okay? I don't care if they think I'm poor. As long as I'm not paying. They ask me out. Poor don't have nothing to do with this. Right? Poor doesn't have anything to do with this. This is your richness, baby. Okay? He can level you up. I wouldn't care if somebody thought I was poor. Good. Save me. Save me. Save me from my poorness, my poverty. Pay all my bills, please. Thank you so much. You're my hero. Okay, there you go. See, if you act a certain way and you know you look good, but you know you're not going to spend no money, they'll spend for you. Y'all have to get this in your mind first. It's like, before you leave your house, put these things in your mind. I'm the prize. I ain't paying for nothing. And whoever I talk to or whoever approaches me, they have to like me way more than I like them in order for me to even date them. Keep that in your mind. If that's not in your mind, you're not going to get the most benefits. Okay? You're not going to get the most benefits because you're going to be trying to impress them and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you can date like that, or you can date to really date, like you got to keep those things separate if that's what you're going to do. If you're dating just to date for real and you're not looking for a sugar daddy and the man you're dating because you want to date on a real aspect, go for that. But also think about in 5 years from now, is he going to be a provider then? Does he like you enough to become a provider? If not, stick with your original plan and keep dating men with money or older men with money. That way, if you date two men at the same time in 2 years or 1 year, you'll know which one you really want to be with, because one will disappoint you. I promise you. The one with no money. On birthdays, on holidays, on any day. All right, just date and compare. You'll see. One will probably take you on vacation. One will be asking you for gas money. Okay. What if you don't like old men? Then find one that's just older that you can like. And here's the thing. What if you don't like young men? What if you don't like broke men? Do you like broke men? Do you like competition? Do you like trying to work hard to impress a man? Do you like waiting years and years to have him buy you a car and ask you to, move in and all that stuff? Do you like waiting in limbo to see whether or not he really wants you in his life permanently? Do you really feel like wasting about 2 or 3 years of your life and not getting anywhere? There's no guarantee with young men. There's a higher percentage, that you will be able to get married if you're dating an older man. Okay? It take a long time to get a young man to the altar. Right? Is 40 something old? Only if you're 19. He still ain't finna, because you ain't got no real bills. Hi, Shira. My sugar daddy's wife is suspicious. Should I push for a bigger allowance now? Because he knows I hate time wasters or just finding others worth it. Girl, ask him for some more money. Ask him for more. Shoot, why not? Right? Who's really getting married in these days? A lot. Every other video, someone's talking about they engaged and getting married. In the comments. What if he's older but is attractive and has a big ego? Then I hope he likes you more. Y'all see, this is why y'all don't listen. What if he likes you more? Then don't I keep saying that every video? Y'all still asking. This is why y'all can't find a man. Does he like you more? That's what you need to go for. Does he like me more? Does he like me more? Every time you go out, you meet someone, ask yourself that question. Does he like me more? Then continue if he likes you more. If he acting all this and that, act uninterested. Make him work for you. He's probably used to women trying to impress him. No, impress me. That's what you're here for, right? That's how you have to act, because they'll get the wrong idea that they're the prize. A man with resources won't be fearful unless he wants to be kept. That's right. Weed out all those people. Y'all, you don't approach certain situations the same as you approach a dusty situation. You allow them to come to you. You are the bait. You are the bait. Or you are the bypasser. Okay? You're the bypasser or the bait. Which means if you're in a situation where you have to keep walking past people, like in a grocery store, you could bump into them. You can drop something, You can ask for assistance. But if you're in a restaurant, bar, or whatever, you're the bait. Okay, so you have to work your body language, make some eye contact, let them come to you. The one that walks over is the one that likes you enough to boldly walk across the room to you. That's a good sign. Okay. Layla, is that you? I'm live. Layla all screaming. So keep remembering this. Like, unless y'all are regular dating. If y'all are regular dating, just y'all go have fun. I don't do regular dating. I don't care. It's a waste of my time. Date with a purpose. Like I stopped doing regular dating at 22. Like, done. Regular dating is regular dating. Dating for fun. That's regular dating. Not with a purpose. If you like him more, then it's an uphill battle or you will never win. Yep. You said regular dating is boring. I know. When he says I love you, what to say back if you don't feel it? I love you too. It's like, oh, that's so sweet. I really have feelings for you too. But you said I love you first, so it'd be kind of corny for me to say it, but I do really have. I guess I do love you. See how you can scoot around that and lie. And now that you know he loves you, he'll do anything for you. So if he's smart, he will wait to say that. Okay, he won't be trying to just to hurry up and get sex. He'll know your personality by then. Oh, you love me, huh? Okay. Well, guess what? I need your help. Okay, I need your help. You love me? Great. Now I know that you like me more, or you love me, then what else do you want to do? Hi, Sash. Oh, hey, Layla. You got on these sunglasses. What's up? You okay? Mm-hmm. How long have I been out here? Should you pursue your dreams of going to the United States, but the only way to live is deal with my narcissistic sister? She wants me to be the nanny for her children. She doesn't want to see me grow, girl. Honestly, how many kids do she got? Shoot. Once you get here, you kind of lied to get here and then be like, I ain't gonna watch your bad kids. I got a date. I'm trying to get married. Let me hurry up and try to get married. I'm only watching your kids 2 days a week. Make a deal. Lie, then when you get here, make a deal. Okay? Y'all know how to do it. It's like, okay, I'll be the nanny to your kids. Now it's baby. When you get here, it becomes babysitting. And she's gonna pay you. Okay? But lie to get here. When you get here, call yourself a babysitter or a nanny, but they get paid. Right? So get your money. And have a couple of days a week off. A couple of. Maybe have the weekend off or 2 days a week off at least. There you go. You said Acts 2:38. Oh, what's that? Is that a Bible verse? Let me look it up. Acts 2:38. I guess you don't feel like typing, or whoever that is don't feel like typing. Repent and be baptized. You know what that really means? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't be coming on my channel talking dirty. Y'all know what that means, right? Repent and be baptized. What you been baptized with? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. It means the way to the life indeed. Yep. Yeah, some of y'all be walking around talking Bible verses, don't even know what they really mean. They want to know what James do. They come ask him. He's retired, baby. James is retired. James is retired. He on that Social Security. He getting that 401k. You know, James retired, baby. He old. He retired. He got his money. Kids, he's on Social Security. Kids get their money. I get my money. Okay, we good over here. Okay. Damn, did somebody just get shot in the background? I don't know. Did they? Sure. What can you make sprinkle gear like teacups and t-shirts? I want my own whiteboard. I see if they have a whiteboard on there. They might have it on Zazzle. I have to look. Does James have unreasonable expectations for me? None. He don't have no expectations. Come home, pick up the kids from school, drop them off. That's about it. I'm so afraid to shine and get comfortable with looks and attention. Why? You're supposed to look good. You know what? Think about this. Think about you go your whole life without ever shining and looking good. What happened when you get old? You're going to wish you had. You're going to be one of them old ladies that start wearing sequins everywhere and dangly, tacky stuff everywhere because you didn't shine when you was young. And when you walk around, people going to think you a Christmas tree. So please do it young so you can do it right. Okay? Shine bright like a diamond. Thank you, Lexi Tate. Are tights and mini skirts, heels, and a fitted sweater good for freestyling in the winter? I think it's cute if you have. I would do boots. That's just my taste. I don't know about the heels unless they're like a cute winter heel, like a block winter heel or like some type of whatever. But I would go more for boots, ankle boots or something. They can have a heel on it, but. You said thigh high tights? No, girl, it's winter. What if you feel like men don't like you and don't find you attractive? Then become attractive. Okay? Just because what you're working with is not attractive, you can add to it. You can do stuff to it. You can put makeup on it, put a wig on it, spray some perfume on it, contour it, suck it in, do what you got to do, baby. Give yourself a makeover, level it up. Because, we're not all born looking like the best thing ever. So make yourself look like it. Or try to look the best you can look. I think if I didn't do anything to myself, like if I just woke up and just be me, right, with no makeup, no hair, no whatever, don't even try, just look normal, wash my face, put some lotion on, whatnot, brush my teeth, put some lip gloss on, I wouldn't feel confident enough to do what I needed to do. Okay, I need some props. Okay, I need some props. So they make these props. They're called wigs, makeup, clothes, shoes, nails, all that. Use them. Okay? Use them. That's what they're there for. I promise you. Just go get a makeover or give yourself a makeover and study how to do makeup and all that. Dress up every day or dress cute or do your makeup and hair every day. You'll see the difference. What if men are attracted to you but you want to get to know them, walk over you? What? You want to get them to walk over you and speak. Make eye contact and smile. Make eye contact with them and smile and allow them to walk over. Okay? How to feel truly confident? Be confident. Don't care what people think. It's a mindset. All it is a mindset. You have to train you have to train your mind how to think. And once your mind is trained how to think, it's automatic. So even if it's not true to everyone in the world, if as long as it's true to you, that's how you're going to act. You understand? So if you say, I know I look good, I'm the best person in here, da, 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 and you walk around like that's 100% true to everybody, that's how you're going to walk. But if you walk around thinking that you're not the best looking thing in there and people are looking at you, and what if what if they're better looking women that come in? That's what you're going to be focused on. You're not going to be focused on you're the best thing in here, so you're not going to act like it. And people are going to notice you acting insecure. But if they say, wow, I wonder why she's so confident. I wonder who is she? She must, wow. They're going to admire you for your confidence that they don't even have. And that's what gets the attention. And it's even better when you look good or at least decent or whatever. But you just need to go and have it. That's the point. Just take it. It's yours if you want it. If you don't want it, leave it where it is. But there's nothing to it. Just act like you're the best looking thing there, even if you ain't. Shoot. Who cares? As long as it's true in your head. That's how you got to do it. I can't cook or clean. Do you have a chef or a maid? No, I got kids that I taught how to make their own little food, and we got DoorDash, and yeah, we do have a cleaning service. I might cook once a week, and it's very quick, but we usually dine out or make little small things individually because we all eat so different. I ain't gonna do all of that cooking and cleaning every day. That's no. Never. How to get old, dusty, narcissistic dad to stay away from me, from the kids, so they don't catch dusty ways. Move. Too far for where he can afford gas to drive. Move about $15 worth of gas away. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you are an 8 and 9 walks in, I expect your sugar daddy to leave you for the 9. No, not if you have confidence. Act like you know her. Shoot, that. Oh, I know her. Y'all know how to. Yeah, I mean, y'all don't know how to do this right. Like, if you think that's your competition, all of a sudden you know her and some stuff about her. Is it possible that by ditching dusty friends, family, etc., you find as you level up more and more that you are naturally meet your ideal mate, investor? Mm, um, I say, here's my thing. I don't know how young you are, but I know that it shouldn't be a lifelong process. It should be a process to have the life that you want. You know what I mean? And then you should continue to stay leveled up. So I would say focus on hurry up and getting leveled up so that you can actually enjoy the benefits of it. You don't have to keep that one man. You can date several men. And then when you find the right one, you'll be leveled up. You'll have, some of the things you like, and he can give you the rest, you know. Um, or you can, start a business after you get married and, because you don't have to work or anything. And you could do whatever you want. But I feel that get started now because leveling up is not going to come easy if you take too long and wait to try to do it. You know, it's a lifestyle change, so you should start on it. Uh-huh. Thank you, pretty lips, sprinkle, sprinkle. You did marry Dusty, and I divorced him, and now I've leveled up and with your dream man, sprinkle, sprinkle. I love you, girl. Go ahead, sprinkle, sprinkle. Get the dream man. I don't think I have a dream man. My dreams change so often. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like it's like once you have them, you don't really want them no more. It's like when you were young and you were like dating for real dating. You got a crush on somebody, you like them. Then you get them, it's like boring. I think it's the thrill of the chase or the thrill of the crush or the thrill of not being able to have someone or the thrill of the communication or, something like that. But, people usually disappoint you that you have high expectations of, like when you don't know them or when you're just crushing on them. So I don't know, like they would really have to be impressive for me to stay like interested. Um, this channel saved my life. Thank you, Blue Butterfly Sprinkle Sprinkle. I'm glad. The dynamic of men now is woman who got her own when I even hear the most men say that they want women who have a situation that they say if all the time. What? Then don't tell them. How they gonna know if you don't tell them? Sprinkle, sprinkle. They ain't gonna know nothing unless you tell them. Y'all be volunteering information. I don't know why. You think I'm possessed and very dangerous? Well, you know what's even more dangerous? If I was possessed, I wouldn't be possessed by a pygmisha. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, thank you for not possessing me, pygmisha. I appreciate it. If anything gonna possess me, please be something that wants to get some money or something. Um, they're scared of confident women. I know. That's why you have to act stupid in front of them, darling. You have to act real dumb. That's when they start reaching in that wallet. The dumber you are, the faster they reach. Okay, y'all know I act dumb when I'm not doing this. Act dumb, but don't be dumb. Sometimes men get scared when you're smarter than them. They get very scared because they realize they've said too much around you when they thought you were dumb. And that's the beauty of it. That's what's dangerous. I possess knowledge. I possess this game. Okay, how you sprinkle. So y'all see, and you start acting smart and having game, and men think you possessed. Okay, they think you're possessed if you know something. Where did he go? He got scared away? Oh, he went to go get his holy water. Women are broke and lazy. That's why men's supposed to take care of them. Sprinkle. That's right. We broke, so you need to take care of us. They call sugar babies Jezebels because they mad, they dusty. If they can't afford it, that's when they start calling the names. They can't afford it. If it's free, oh, that's my boo. That's my soulmate. That's my girl. When they can't afford it, that's a Jezebel. She's possessed. She's a hoe. No, you just broke. You said lazy? Yep, I am lazy. I find the easiest way to get something done. But I'm not lazy when I have to get up and do this makeup in here. Hey, Shira, can I manage sadness without letting it overcome me once I get emotional? Hey, oh, what you have on, Sasha? What you start self-sabotaging? I go 10 steps backwards. Well, then...
As he cut my hair.
That is not your hair. That's a wig. Oh, phew. Sasha trying to prank me. She got her short wigs there. She cut her hair. Close the door. Okay, if you get sad, then find something to make you happy at that moment. That man ain't gonna, whoever you're getting sad over ain't getting sad over you. Okay? So don't bother getting sad over him. What you need to do is find another one, a new one that makes you happy, or you can start to feel happy again. But there's nothing you can do about it. And all you're going to do is self-sabotage, like you said. So find something else to focus on that's beneficial, like start on another one. Start flirting with somebody else, girl. What the heck? Make yourself feel good right there. Like, hey, if that's what you need, I don't need it. I mean, I just read a book or listen to some music or watch a video. I don't care about that. You know, because you know why? Because I don't invest my feelings into something that's not heavily invested into me already. So you will never feel that unless you invest heavily before they do. So try not to invest heavily into emotions before a man heavily invests emotionally and financially into you. You will never ever feel that way. Okay, so it's just because women just naturally want to hurry up and push the relationship along when the man is not. They don't want what you want. And y'all keep forgetting that. That's why you have to play a game. I personally don't like my women aggressive. That's supposed to be my job. That's right. Would your daughters make a channel on to educate younger? My daughters ain't finna do none of that. They're into cosplay TikTok. They ain't finna do that. They kids. They want to be children. Right. Maybe when they get older, they might, but that's up to them. I don't make them do something they don't want to do. Advice for women who married a Dusty: figure out how to hurry up and get up out of there without having to struggle. I mean, it's hard to figure out something later on in the game. It's like, dang. I mean, there is so much more that you find out in life than just a stupid relationship that you never knew before. That's like a little fraction of it. What I do know is life is not going to be forever, so you need to figure out how to enjoy it now before you get old. Like Michael Jackson said, you better do it now before you get too old. I think that's why a lot of mothers start to resent their daughters, because they didn't have a chance to do anything because they were too busy with a Dusty. They didn't have the life. They didn't get to do this and they didn't get to do that because they was with a Dusty. So then when you start doing what they wish they could have done, that's when they start getting upset. But they're only mad at themselves because they didn't try to enjoy their lives when they were younger or when they could. So don't make that same mistake. Get out there and go have your fun. Have fun. You know, if you married or in a relationship, tell them you want to spend the weekend with your mama. Tell them you going to, whatever. Go out there and explore your options. You know, you have that right. You have that right to go and explore your options, because if you're not happy and you want to leave, well, you're just preparing. Okay. I guess you married a Dusty when I was younger, 10 years ago, and he was never there. Ooh. Yeah, most men only get married because they don't want you to be with someone else. They don't really want a wife. They can't even really afford a wife. They just don't want you to be with no other man. So that's why if you're trying to get married, make sure they can afford you. Afford is the key word. Can you afford me? I'm not working. I might have some kids. So you're going to have to handle that. And I know a lot of people say, that's unrealistic in this age. Da 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 da. I see it happen every day. I see it happen every day. But remember also what's unrealistic is that men walk around looking at women, but when they see one that will motivate them to want to provide for them, that's when they become providers. Okay? Y'all have to understand that. Men don't walk around as providers. They walk around looking for women that will make them want to provide. There's a difference. The same exact man will be a provider for one and not the other, not another woman. Nope, you don't get provided for, but yes, you do. Why? Because of how that woman values herself. That's the only difference. That's it. How she thinks, how she takes care of herself. They may be similar as far as, maybe the looks, but one is definitely going to get the money and one may not, depending on how her mind is. Okay? So it's all about the confidence and your standards and expectations if you're going to be in that type of relationship. How to keep a man interested in you after being married for a long time. Don't care. Get up every day and do the same thing you was doing before. Look good. Stay the prize. Put yourself as a priority. Period. You ain't got to tell him everywhere you going. You ain't got to answer your phone all the time. You don't have to sit there and talk to him all the time. You can just have your own life, own thing going. in your little side business, do whatever. And when you finally slow down to spend some time with him, guess what? He's extra interested. You know? So you need space. That's what you need. You need time in between you guys always seeing each other. You need to have a life. And so he can miss you. He can wonder what you're doing. He can think. He can think about you. He could miss you and say, "Oh, I wonder what she's gonna put on today," because she's always getting cute and dressed up. I wonder what she's gonna wear today. You know, he shouldn't be able to predict you. He should be able to wonder about you. You see the difference? You shouldn't be predictable. He should still wonder about you. Well, I wonder what color wig she's gonna come out with today. I wonder what she's gonna look like today. What kind of outfit she's gonna wear today. Okay. Well, I wonder what crazy idea she's gonna talk about today. Unpredictable. There you go. Change it up. Don't stay the same. How soon should a man give you money? As soon as he offer it. Like literally, he should offer it. Do you need anything? He'll say, "Do you need anything?" If there's anything you need, then that's when you tell him. That's what. Oh, I really need help because stuff is behind because of COVID and all that. Mhm. How about a cheater provider? As long as you're cheating too, hey, cheater provider, cheater receiver, same thing. You said cheater receiver. That's cheater receiver, cheater provider, cheater receiver. He don't have to know though. He ain't got to know. What That's what I do too. Okay, cheater receiver or cheater provider. What do they attract? A cheater receiver. Okay. Do you like trench coats or pea coats? I have like a cute khaki pea. I wouldn't say it's a pea coat. It's more like a short trench. I think my boobs are too big for a pea coat. I got boobs. I think pea coats are good for small boobs or medium boobs. I think society thinks that everyone, I think society thinks that everyone has been brainwashed into the 50-50 mindset when you say you want different women, also resent you for that. I don't look, yeah. Here's how you got to do it. You are not, you don't care about society. You want what you want, period. Okay? You gonna let society choose your outfit for the day? You gonna let society choose what toothbrush and toothpaste you use too? You gonna let them pick out your toilet paper too? I don't care what society say. What do I say? What do I want? That's not what society wants. It's what I want. Society ain't got to live with them paying 50-50. I do. So I don't care. I'm going to do what I want. That's how you have to be. You're the exception. Remember, I don't care. Go find her. Go find society. Meanwhile, see, a lot of women try to hide in the beginning. They try to hide that they're about this money. And that's why they mess up. You can't hide that you're about the money. Because the only reason that you get it is because that's what you were about at the beginning. That means you look like you don't deal with no 50-50. When they approach you, you make little subtle hints and clues that you like some money. Okay? They won't mistake you for a 50-50 chick at all. They'll be like, either I can handle this or I can't. They'll come back when they grow. Thank you, Venus. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, Shira. I'm married. He knows I feel a lot for him, but he pays my bills still, and I look way better than him, but I have slipped and he knows I love any advice. He is keep going up in life right now. Okay, you married to him or married to somebody else? Get more money. That's the best thing. He knows you love him. Then cry and get some money from him. Because that's like when a man knows that you love him, it depends on if that's what he wanted out of the relationship. If he did not want that, it might scare him. So you have to figure out. I hope you did. I don't know. Like, I hope he was drinking so you can blame it on the alcohol. If you say it a lot, it'll lose its value. So just keep saying it a lot. Just like, I love you. I love you. I love you. Just keep saying it a lot. Then he'll think you don't mean it. Okay? Just start saying it all the time. Fix it by overdoing it. Say it, but don't expect him to say it back. That way he'll just think you just saying it. All right, thanks. I'll see you later. Love ya. Say love ya. Love ya. Bye. See you later. Don't wait for him to say it back. He'll just think it's whatever. Your POT asked me what I want for Christmas. How do I get the most? Send him a picture and a link to what you want him to buy you. A couple of links. Don't send one. Send about 3 links. See what he's gonna do. You say, "What do you want for Christmas?" And you send him 3 links. That's how you do it. If you say which one, say surprise me. Don't answer. Say surprise me. That way, he don't know he's supposed to buy all 3 or what. See what he gonna do. See how much he like it. Since watching you, I do not stress over men. It's my family. They drive me crazy. Well, then ignore them. Shoot. Change the topic. Change the subject. You know what I do when I see that people are, like in real life, if I don't want to talk about something, I change the subject. Like start talking about something they're passionate about, and then you won't have to do nothing else after that. Like, tell me about such and such. Oh, really? Oh, you ain't listening, but they're no longer focused on you, and you don't really have to pay attention. Ask your mama about something that she really is interested in, if that's who you're talking about, or whoever, and let them talk for hours. And really, wow, just let them go off. So tell me about that movie you saw that you was talking about that was so good. Oh, you gotta see it. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. As long as you shutting up about me. You look good as hell today. Man wanted to help me. Okay, flame. That's what you're supposed to do. I think women should look like dessert. You know how they make dessert appetizing and pretty? I think dessert is feminine. You know what I'm saying? I think women should consider how dessert is presented. It's supposed to excite the senses, So make sure you might, consider that. Think about when you go out to eat and they pull the dessert cart out. The first one that catches your eye, the most elaborate or interesting looking one, is going to ask, it's going to make you ask, oh, what is that? Or, oh, that looks good. Da, da, da. So that's the same way with men. Gotta be enticing. Thank you, Empress Life. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Percy. I see you back. Where you been, Percy? Sprinkle, sprinkle. She or my dad had to take my mom checkbook from her a few times because she liked to spend, spend, spend. Why do women love to spend so much? Is it emotional retail therapy? Thank you, Percy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, it is. Thank you, Percy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When there's nothing to fill a void, women usually like to spend money in order to feel rewarded for all the extra work that they put in that they don't get paid for. So they paying themselves, basically. It's kind of like a reward as well as therapy, because we do way more work than men and get paid way less. So when we spend, we be trying to spoil ourselves or spend like, we deserve it. If men bought us more gifts, if men brought us more flowers, if men bought us more little surprises home every day, we would shop way less. It would save y'all way more money. Period. Right? If your husband is bringing you home something or your boyfriend brings you home something every day, you feel a less need to shop. So, for example, it didn't even have to be expensive, or it could be. They could bring you home, a candle or a mug or something stupid just on the way home from work, versus her taking the checkbook, or I don't even think they use checkbooks no more, Percy, but the credit card, and taking a trip to the store and filling up a cart, or going clothing shopping and filling up a bag. What they want is to feel appreciated. So it's not about the spending, it's about the appreciation. And since no one really appreciates what women do, we appreciate ourselves. Ain't that right? So my advice to men: when you get a woman, bring her something home every day. Period. I don't care if it's a pack of gum, some hand sanitizer, something. She's gonna be excited to see you every day because you're gonna have something for her. What you got for me today? Ooh, some hand sanitizer. Ooh, this smells good. It doesn't have to be every day, but like, a couple times a week at least. Just so she can anticipate which day that's gonna be. See, and that's a secret for men. Keep a woman interested in you at home when you get home. Start bringing stuff. Okay. It ain't got to be expensive. It just got to be something to say, oh, I thought about you today. This is for you. I appreciate you. Here you go. Look. Here go a magazine. I know you read this magazine. Here you go. Here go some chapstick. I know your lips crusty. Here you go. Something. Christ alone holds the key. Oh, hey, Mandy, you back when you get out of jail? Girl, where you been? Anyway. You've been gone for a long time. You paid your parking ticket, girl? Anyway. Y'all know I'll be playing with people. She don't care. It's just part of my video. On an evangelism has taken a different direction. Our evangelism has taken a different direction. I see. What happened? What happened? What direction y'all going now? I'm interested now. Look, where y'all been? What's the name of the MJ song? Do It Before You Get Too Old. Off the Wall. What? Yeah, it's called Off the Wall. So we can't be as effective. Oh, I'm sorry, Mandy. What happened? You. What do you mean you can't be as effective? Effective in what? YouTube is very anti-Christian and sensitive. Oh yeah, they anti-everything, especially at this time. But that's why you can't mess with YouTube money, baby. You can't mess with YouTube's money. You gotta know when to be quiet and when to say something. hmm YouTube don't mean it's you. It's your tube. It means it's for you. For you. Look, I don't ever talk trash about YouTube because I love YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. I come on YouTube every day. But I understand what time it is, and I understand that you can't talk about everything all the time. You might forget sometimes, and you might just blah 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 because you want to share with people. But sometimes you can't get in the way of people's money, and I understand that. Believe me, like shoot, you try to run game on people, and they start talking, and they be like, "Wait a minute, this is my money now. Shut up." I understand YouTube. I see your player. Okay, what you said? Everybody rules. Yes, Mandy, you done finally figured it out. I'm so glad you've awakened. Um, Thank you, Crazy Mona. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm under 18. How do I get my sugar daddy to give me a car in my name? You under 18, girl? Don't tell nobody. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You might have just sent him to jail, girl. What the heck? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You better delete that. Or be in a whole nother country or something. You said most of the women want to share my videos to other women, and the few that they share it is too long. Women should encourage others to stop being selfish. Oh, well, I think I'll try to do some like pre-recorded videos or my older videos. A lot of my older videos, I don't know if it's the same, but they're pre-recorded. I had to start going live because people kept downloading, trying to steal my videos, and if they hours and hours long, they ain't finna do all of that. Okay. Um, there's a reason why I do these videos, and it's because people tried to steal my videos in the past, and I can't have that because this is how I beat them. I mean, they can take screenshots and whatever, but it's not the same. And YouTube has really cracked down on their copyright, so they can't even do that, which is good. Oh, Mandy, where you at, Mandy? You got to talk in code if you want to get some stuff across. You better learn it. You can't say everything. Okay. But in the videos, is the videos the same as your book on Amazon? No, I have I have several books on Amazon. So I'm trying to see if I have some up here. No, I think I left them downstairs. There's a few books that I have. Like one is a daily affirmation book, basically to remind you not to slip up and level down. It's just advice. That one's called The Wisdom of SheRaSeven. You can get that in physical form on Amazon. Then I have Too Pretty to Pay Bills. That's an ebook. You can download that on Amazon. Then I have I Bring Nothing to the Table. That's an ebook and a physical copy. And I have a few more, but those are the ones you need to start with. You'll see. You just get to my page on Amazon. There's like a question answer section in the back of I bring nothing to the table. Like when men ask questions because you say that or because that's how you are acting, the responses you can give. That was when they say, what do you bring to the table? Nothing. I bring nothing to the table. All the questions that they're going to ask and how you can answer. And just a whole book on, it's not a big book. You'll be finished in, it's not very long, but you'll be finished. But it's like all the key advice that you need in one place. It's like a guide. So you'll have the game right there. It's the game book, a game plan book right there. How to answer all those questions, how to think, your mindset, et cetera, and why you don't have to bring anything to the table. Sure, would you say 150K per year is good for a sugar daddy to be making? How old are you and how old is he? Like, it just depends on where you live, how much money you need. Is that salary going to stay the same forever? Is it going to increase? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you want kids? Use your calculator, add all that stuff up, see if it'll work. Look at your dream house. Is he going to be able to afford that? Da 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 da. Okay. If you don't have kids, check out the school systems in the area you think you might want to live and see if it's bad. And if you really want to live there, it's very complicated. But you need to do your research. Because you might say, oh, they have nice houses in this area, but it could have a bad school system or like flood or whatever, so you need to do super research. You got a glare from the glass? I'm sorry. How do you think my eyeballs feel? That's why they're wrong. But that glare be on my eyeball here. I'll put it like, oh, now we're in the dark. All right, there you go. I'm just trying to have that glare from not getting on my eyeball. Can you imagine that glare on my eyeball for hours? So I got these on. It's less in the daytime because I don't come up here in my office at night that much. But it's dark and then it's so bright that it hurts my eyes. So I have to put these on at night. But in the daytime, I have enough daylight to where I have to put on as much light. And then it's like, I can't do that at night. How to not be available and have your space during quarantine. Don't you got a phone and a computer? That's how. In a separate room. Tell them you writing a book. Be online chat and do whatever you need to do. I'm going to start my book. I'm writing a book. I need to think and concentrate. I'm going to go in here for some quiet. Girl, doing TikTok, be online, talking to people, whatever. Okay. I'll put this up. There you go. That's better. So, y'all gotta be creative. Come on now. Don't make me promote it after I got kicked out for not promoting it. I won't get kicked off for promoting it, but I'll get kicked off for not promoting it. So, Sure, you deserve more views. You're the queen of your girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do deserve more views. Thank you, Sharon. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Patrice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm sorry I didn't. Well, she texted me earlier today. That cash it. I appreciate y'all. I know I deserve more, but everybody can't stomach the truth. Or, people have to face themselves before they can face me. Like on the movie Us, they gotta look at themselves first, and then they can come over here and we can do something. You know, we're in our own way. Like some of us are our own worst enemies because I'm gonna take these off because we don't want to admit stuff to ourselves that we know is true, and so we'll go and walk around and try to live life never doing that until we have to. And when you do that, then you wake up and realize, okay, this is what I gotta do. But it's okay. People come in their own time, they find me, and they get it together. And it's not that I'm special and do anything special, it's just that I don't tell people what they want to hear. And I think that's why, because I think a lot of people want to feel good at the same time as they are trying to improve themselves, but that don't go together sometimes. They have to realize that. They don't go together at the same time. You're not going to feel good about something that you don't want to be. You know what I mean? That defeats the whole purpose. You're not going to feel good about something you don't want to be anymore. Thank you. Thank you, Bo L. Sprinkle Sprinkle. You said you don't want to admit you're the problem. That's right. When they're ready to admit that they're the problem, they can fix it. You know? Thank you, Buffalo Gold. Sprinkle Sprinkle. I think you say Shira has lit a fire under the No Dusties movement. Yeah, I even got merch that says the Ghostbusters sign with Dusty in the middle. Go on my YouTube channel page and hit store, and you'll see it. And sprinkle sweatshirts and t-shirts, mugs, stickers. It doesn't say like SheRaSeven all over. It just says my little catchphrases. Because I know y'all don't want to be advertising me, giving y'all game away. But those who know, they know. If they see the little sprinkle and No Dust, they know who you watch. You got to put my name over it. I also have one that says prize, and it has like the silhouette of a woman. Prize. I have little, the sweatshirts are cute because they're cropped. So if you like cropped, you could choose any style. You can choose t-shirt, sweatshirt, crop, whatever. But I do have them in crop. If you like the little crop top sweatshirts. I try to make the stuff a little bit more feminine. You can choose whatever color shirt you want. So you can kind of customize it to your liking. But I just put up something I designed. But you can customize the color and the cut of it. I was looking at my Instagram. Y'all follow me on Instagram, SheRaSeven. I was looking at my Instagram and somebody commented that my stuff was overpriced. I'm like, girl, don't say that out loud. Like, don't you see my channel? Don't you see what the name of it is? It's Level Up, baby. Get your sugar daddy to pay for it. Thank you, Kimberly Sprinkle. I just saw a video where a man says women with kids are not the prize. What do you think? Don't tell them you got kids until you are the prize to them. Until it's too late, baby. Sprinkle. Make yourself the prize. I don't care what they say. I'm going to do what I want. That's what I do. That's what I would do. You would know this woman on here earlier, she said she's about to get engaged and the dude don't even know she got a kid. She going to tell him like it's something else even worse, and she going to get them built up, and that's going to be the good news. I have a kid. You're going to think it's something else. I have something to tell you. What is it? I didn't tell you before because I didn't think that you would still be with me. He gonna get scared. What? What's your real name? What? He gonna be relieved when this is just a kid. Okay? That's how you set him up. Sprinkle. Taurus, Shira, best friend or your boyfriend got you a MacBook, and now he says That's my Christmas gift. How do I finesse more? Tell him you need some. Tell him it's not Christmas yet. Say you better give me something on Christmas too, and make sure he do. That's my early Christmas present now. Where's my real Christmas present? Assume that there's another one coming. Just keep assuming. Well, I know you're gonna get me something. I can't wait to see what it is, girl. That's how you do. That's how you get it. You make them feel a pressure. I know you're just trying to surprise me. I wear this size. I wear that size. My ring size is this. I like 16-inch necklaces. Whatever. Just tell him all the stuff so he know he got to go do something. Don't ask. Don't say, "Are you gonna get me something?" Don't tell him that you already know he getting you something. Tell him all your sizes. You said that's not right, but it worked. Thank you, Sonia. Shira, thank you. I manifested a generous man in 1 week. He spent $1K. He kept saying he need to be my man. We haven't had sex yet or committed, but he's pressuring me. I'm not ready. Well, cry. Like, no, don't cry. Tell him, I really want to be your woman. And I assume again, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. It's so sweet that you want to take care of me and be my man. I've been waiting to quit my job. You have no idea. So that I can finally focus on a relationship. So I'll let you know, all my expenses. And that way you can kind of take care of them and, we can focus on us. That means if you want me, I ain't working. You trying to take me off the market, I'm taking myself off the workforce. Period. Okay. You gave me $1,000. I know you can afford it. This ain't free. That was the first down payment. Okay. Just that's how you got to do it. That would make me ready to move forward too. Right. See? But you got to look good when you do it. Do it in person too. It's better because he'll be afraid to say no and he'll go with it. Do it in person. Grab his hand too and stuff. Look into his eyeballs. You're going to get everything, girl. You're going to get everything. See, the reason why it's so hard for this generation to get with the most or a lot or, at least the minimum is because they're trying to do everything on text. You got to meet in person and finesse in person. They can't say no in person. Mm-hmm. Why lie? Why not lie? They lie. That's right. What if he has no eyes? Then he won't see you getting his money. He won't see the price tag. Okay, go shop. If you look broke, don't expect millions, ladies. If you look good, you can get more. Now, I'll just say that. If you look good, you can get more. But don't look broke. When I say look good, I don't mean wake up looking good. I mean make yourself look good. Whatever you got to do. I don't mean naturally born looking good, waking up every day looking good. I mean make yourself look good. Okay? If you improve it, whatever you got, improve it. I love how Shira shares the freaking sprinkle. Well, y'all be sprinkling me, so I appreciate it. What's the difference between prayer and manifesting? Willing and asking. Sure, you must have come across the dustiest of dusties to have all this game to give. What pushed you over the ledge, or what was it? The dustiest of dusties. You are correct. When I was like 18, or it might have been 17. When I was 18, I met a dusty. Yes, he was the dustiest of dusty. But I didn't stay there very long, like a year maybe. I didn't live with him, thank goodness. But did not want to catch the dustiness because it looks contagious. So I dated a few dusties in my teens. Yeah, I know. Like that was enough for me. I didn't have to learn the hard way. I was like, I'm done. It's like this I can't do this. Um, I couldn't take them seriously. So I was like, where's the real man? You said women get old quick, don't get y'all hopes up. Well, then we'll just go get an older man who are already older than us, and we'll be young to them, sir. Don't nobody want your call center check, sir. Bye. You can't afford older women. See, when they get old, no, your wallet is too young for us. Goodbye. You still shopping in the teen stores. We're trying to go to the luxury store, sir. Your wallet is too young. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to act dumb but intelligent enough so that they won't ask questions, say, oh, that's interesting. I'd love to know more. I'm very inquisitive. Wow, really? I never thought about that. Yes, play along with it, girl. Whatever. As long as you understand what they're talking about, but don't try to outdo them or correct them, you're good to go. It must feel bad if the man knows you're smarter and holding back on purpose to spare his feelings. That's even worse. So don't let him get to know that. Or really throw it on thick that you really don't know about that particular topic. You might be smart at other things. If you're smart and he already knows you're smart, find a topic that you're not too smart on, that he is, and like focus on that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Women get old quick. Well, y'all wallet don't level up fast enough. We get old waiting on that young wallet, baby. Okay. You don't have enough ambition to get us while we're young. So we get old on y'all. We can't wait on the youngsters no more. Let's go get the daddy. Then we be your stepmama. And you still living at home. So then you basically are a child. We be at the dinner table. Still live at home, huh? You can call me mother. I have no problem with that. I am your father's wife. Okay, shoot. Mess around, marry your daddy. Do I recommend being a diva or bubbly? Whichever one you can pull off, whichever one the men like. You could switch it up every day if you want to with different people. He right, there we go. Stop lying to the ugly girls. So I ain't lying. Shoot. Ugly girls can be pretty girls with a couple of wigs and a bag of makeup. Shoot, whatever. No. You might call one girl ugly one day and be trying to get her the next day because she didn't throw on all that stuff. Hey, what's your name? Acting like she don't, acting like you don't even know who she is because you don't recognize her. Mm-hmm. Somebody call me a drag queen. I'm a dragon queen, baby. I be dragging y'all. Get it together. Because I will drag you. Sure, are you an advocate of dating any race of men? I'm an advocate of getting any type of money, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What kind of money you need? Black money, white money, green money, purple money? What kind of money you need? Oh, wait. You know, I'm an advocate for getting your value. What you worth? Where's your money? Who giving it to you? Here's my thing. It's like you want to work at a particular place or you want to be invited to a particular place, but that place doesn't know your value as much as another place, and they're not going to pay you very much. So go where you are going to get the highest pay. Pick it like you pick a job, baby, because that's what it is. Pick it like you pick a job. When you go apply for a job, do you only go for the job that is owned by your race? Or do you take anybody's money? I have no discrimination when it comes to getting somebody money. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to marry them if you don't want to marry them, but dating, it's supposed to be for fun and entertainment. Now, if you're going to be like that about one thing, you might as well be like that about everything. Because then it won't make sense. You know? Old men are good at games. We gotta be smart, ladies. We gotta be extra. They should let you win the game if they like you more. It shouldn't be no competition. You're supposed to win that game because they let you win. Thank you, Black is King. If a billionaire proposes, will you leave James? Yeah. Tell him to come on. Which billionaire? Who coming for me? James will make me leave. Girl, you better go get that money. Okay. Send me a check. Okay. James will tell me to go. Go. Shoot. You can visit. I don't care. Do you think car salesmen make good money? Where do they work? Like, is it a luxury dealership? If it's not luxury, they have to really hustle. And people ain't really buying cars and stuff right now. I don't know. I say it's kind of like an iffy seasonal thing. Unless he's selling super expensive cars. Mm-hmm. No matter how hungry the lion gets, it will never eat grass. We don't want. Ooh, DJ Junior, we want your daddy, baby, not you. Hook us up with him. Or your granddaddy. Okay. No matter how much you think we want you, we want the money. Okay. That's why we don't care. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They don't understand. We don't want them. We want their money. What do you have to bring to the table, sir? Do you have any special skills? Can you change oil in a car? Can you organize a garage? What are your special talents and skills, sir? What do you have to bring to us as a woman? As a man, what is going to impress us as a woman? What are you supposed to be doing? Thank you, Monique. How sure are you looking? Thank you. You like my hair? Thank you, Monique. Sprinkle. See my question. See, that's why I don't know why they think we want them. You said DJ was talking to Junior. Okay, sorry, DJ. I thought you was a man because DJ is. I don't know. It's too hard to see all these names. But yeah, for those men who think we want them, we don't want y'all, baby. We want y'all daddy and his Social Security, his paycheck, his retirement, whatever he getting. That's what we want. Sprinkle. Can you build me a house? Mm-hmm. Can you paint these walls? What you gonna do? Because like men think we want them. No, we want your money. And we want you if you want us more. You see how that works? Then we'll take you. Then we want you. But you gotta want us more. And you have to be a provider. Because that's the only way to ensure that we can raise a child in a decent environment, in a peaceful environment. Okay? Otherwise you asking for trouble. My lash is coming off. We don't have to argue with dustiness. Tell your daddy we said hey. What do you think of famous movie The Notebook? I think it's sweet. But she waited till the end until that dude had enough money to buy her and build her a nice house on the lake and had his own business. Kind of suspicious, but smart. And he was stupid enough to fall for it, so I guess he really loved her more. So kudos. I thought she was good for waiting until he got his stuff together while she was married. Okay. Y'all looking at that movie wrong. She was smart. I know it's a fake love story, but she was smart in it. Get married to the money. Wait till the broke one, the dusty level up and get his own money and own his own business. Then you go take him too. And you know he like you more if he gonna be with you while you married. Is it okay for James to have a sugar baby? Sure. If he can go get one, shoot, why? If it's okay if I got a sugar daddy, who cares? I'm sure I'll be getting the most out of it though, because I'm gonna be getting his money and another man's money. He gonna be giving it. I'm gonna be getting it double. So it wouldn't make sense. You see how it won't work? Because I done fixed it like that. It's like, yeah, okay, go ahead, James. Remember the time them bills is due? All right, I'll be back. I'm going out. I'm going on vacation this week. I'll see you later. Why do movies always make us choose between poor guy and guy with rich bad guy? They don't. The stupid girl in the movie chose. You didn't got to choose that. You can have whatever you want. They try to tell a story about a girl who chose that, but sometimes they sneak in like a little bit of gold digging, like on Titanic. Rose still had the necklace, even though she dumped the dude. She got the necklace. Jack loved her more. He died for her. That's why she lived. That would have been the other dude. She would have been dead with no necklace. So she had to maneuver. She had to play the game to survive, literally. Okay, get this Dusty over here. I know he like me more. Okay, I'm gonna give me that necklace. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Oh, he gonna put it in his pocket. I'm gonna steal his jacket. Jack gonna let me lay on that door. He gonna die, and then I'm gonna get off the Titanic with that bracelet, and I mean that necklace, and I'm perfect. Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Cal. Then I'm gonna tell him I'm one of the survivors on the Titanic to get me a last free cruise before I die. Okay, Rose was with it. She knew what was up. And tell him the story. And then I'm gonna throw this necklace back in the ocean because it was fake. Rose married a rich man after and had fun. Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you, Anaya Sprinkle Sprinkle. Tell them you'll say hi to their mom next time you see her on the street when you oh God. Y'all good. Y'all getting good with the comebacks, okay? So a poor guy would save us more. Yep, because they have nothing else to offer you. I would not like unless it's those type of situations, you know, it's always no, this is just common sense, but and I know I don't put poor people down. I'm just saying when you choose who you're going to be with, choose wise because it affects you too. Now I have nothing against poor people because you're poor, you can get paid tomorrow. You don't have to stay poor. That's just one state. The poorest people become rich sometimes, like because they came from nothing and they, leveled up. Like, so it's just a temporary state unless you choose to stay there. Or unless you're in an environment where it is you're unable to grow. But if you know how to navigate and maneuver like Rose did, you know who's gonna save you and who not. You said a poor man will give his life. That's right, he sure will. Because he has nothing to live for. He ain't got no money in the bank. Okay, shoot. There you go. What do I need to know about 30-year-old men and men in their 20s? Too young. That's what you need to know. They don't pay and they're too young. Sure. Were you a pygmy show one day? Let's see when the last time I was a pygmy show. I was a pygmy show in high school for like one guy. Only one. I think, was it? Yeah, just one. And he would, I think it was because he was a new guy and he was like a little weird and a little different. And I was like, nobody like that was at the school. And I was like, so that one gonna be mine right there before, But I made him mine, shoot. It didn't last too long, maybe a couple of months, but it was fun. I really wasn't, this light is in my eyes, so I had the sunglasses on earlier. And then the lash glue probably be melting under it. I don't know. Your married boyfriend found out about you, and your married boyfriend's wife found out about you. Some tea. Hold on. And she called and yelled at me and cursed me out and threatened me. What do I do? Say, excuse me, but your man came looking for me. Maybe you need to talk to him, not me, baby. Because he's gonna call me tomorrow. And you need to be talking to your man. Don't be mad at me. I was just an innocent bystander that he approached. Well, you need to stay away from. No, he need to stay away from me. Well, if I see you around him again, such and such. Well, I'll tell him to call you if he comes over my house to tell him that. I would get real sarcastic on her. I'd be like, so do you want me to tell you the next time he comes over or not? Like, act like you don't even hear her. Like, So when he comes back over, do you want me to just tell him to go back home or what? Mhm. He's not coming back over there. Okay, so don't tell him. Tiffany, sprinkle, sprinkle. What does a man mean when he says make me your doormat soon? He's retired. Girl, take his money. That means take his money. Or step on him. One of the two. See, you say his money is tied up. That means you can abuse him, but he ain't gonna give you no money. Military assets. Okay, well, then he don't need to be dating. He can't afford to date. Tell him when them assets get free, call you. You'll be free. You live in a foreign country where racism is real. My dating chances are limited, so all I can do is meet people online. Please, what can you advise me? How can I be more interesting online? Practice. It's the same thing. Just look good, baby. Post pictures. That's how it become interesting. Have some interesting poses. Get the posing, girl. Men don't care what you're talking about. They want to see what you look like. They ain't trying to sit up there and talk. All they want to look. You can be the boringest woman in the world. As long as you look good, they gonna click like and leave a comment and be like, "What's your name, girl?" They're not gonna be listening to half the stuff you're saying anyway. So we're trying to figure out how to get some pictures of some. Okay, that's when you hit that Cash App, boop, or that PayPal or whatever they accept over there to send cash. You have to invest in yourself if you want to become interesting to other people. For them, I'm turning it off. For them to want to approach to stay interested in stuff, you have to be interested in yourself. Like if y'all look at my photos, y'all will laugh because I look like I got about 10 different people in here, but it's all me. Look. Who is all them people? That's me. Okay. Look, I got to look for tomorrow, the next day. Look, this was me Monday. Let's see. Yeah. There I go. Tuesday. Okay. You will never get bored with me because I'm going to switch it up on you. This was me last night before I tried to decorate the Christmas tree. Okay. Did I take a picture of myself today? Yes, I did. Oh, no, that's a bad one. There's my evil villain look. I dare you to ask me to pay. Or what I bring to the table. Okay. Thank you, Italy Milan Sprinkle Sprinkle girl. This is the look you need to have to tell people you don't pay. Work on that look. That's the look you need. This is the I don't pay for anything look. Are you joking? How you gonna ask this person to pay? You got your wallet? You got your purse? You're gonna be scared. Split the bill. No. That's what I mean about when you go out, you need to look like you don't pay nothing. Okay? On your face, whatever. I have a question for you. My sugar mother bought, oh, it's pork rinds. Bought you a pajama today and it cost $5,000. Should I keep them or return them and get the money? Where they sell $5,000 pajamas at? The Versace? Are those the Versace? The Versace pajamas? Wear them a couple times and then sell them on Poshmark. There you go. Everybody's happy. Make sure you wear deodorant and, like, you know, so they don't even get musty. And have them dry cleaned. I really need a great finishing spray. What? I use Beauty Bakery. It's pretty good. You can order it online, or if they have a Morphe store, sometimes they sell it. You said there's no pajamas that cost $5,000. Yes, there is. Shoot, go look in the Versace store, online or whatever, wherever you got to go look. That stuff is expensive. Mm-hmm. How can young women attract providers? Sprinkle, sprinkle by dating old men and looking good. Okay, a young man like a old man like a young woman, and young to them may be old to you because they be old. 30 might be young to them, girl. Look, if you feel too old, go get an old man. They'll make you feel young. Look, you'll make them feel young. Y'all both win, and he gonna give you some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Where's the downside? Look. Y'all here giving my girl Shira 22. Oh, thank you, Junior V. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How old is pork rinds? I don't know. So I guess I'll wrap this up. So y'all have a good evening. Level up, use your brain, strategy, date with a purpose. Slowly exit your marriage if you don't want to be there anymore, so where you don't have to struggle. Most of the information about the Married to a Dusty is in the first 30 minutes. So if you wait till the whole thing uploads, it'll probably be uploaded in an hour or so. The complete video. And you can get that information. But for now, if you guys are new, I do have books on Amazon. I try to link some of them below in the description bar. But Too Pretty to Pay Bills. I Bring Nothing to the Table. It's by SheRaSeven. And The Wisdom of SheRaSeven. Those are the 3 that I recommend for anybody who's new to my channel. I think all of them are available in ebook form. And not all of them, just 2 of those are. The one is all. Now, all of them are ebook form. 2 is physical copy. Either or. Thank you. I helped you through your heartache and depression. Okay, Scarlett, sprinkle, sprinkle. Good for you. I'm glad you're feeling good. That's all about what it is. Okay, Scarlett. You gonna make it, girl. You gonna make it. Y'all here giving my girl Shira. Yeah, that's fine, because, you know, it adds up. Sprinkle, sprinkle, any type of way. It don't matter. I appreciate it all. Thank you for your time today. You're welcome. I'll see y'all on the next one. Make sure y'all comment in the permanent comments. Maybe y'all can pick my next topic or what I should do a video on or something like that. All right. See y'all later. Bye.